All right, y'all. Oh, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Kickin with B. Today I got my homie, one of my homies, one of my day ones actually, my boy Austin pulled up to the show. Austin, say what's up, bro.
What's up? How's it going?
Oh, damn. It's going well, man. Thank you for pulling up. So dang, man, we know each other for a minute. So I usually do this thing on the show. You listen to it, how we met. But you and I both know how we met. So let's tell the folks. Actually, now I'm having difficulty on how we met. We went to elementary school together. We've been friends since the third grade.
Yeah, you
Shout
my
out to
young
Mr.
boy, man.
This man called me his young boy. He is a day older than me, literally a day. This episode is being recorded on May 2nd. It's the day after my birthday. His birthday is on April 29th. And he called me young boy just because he's a day older than me.
Yeah, I
It's
put
crazy.
you on to a lot of stuff, man.
You did though. You know what's funny? I meant to text you this, but I added a game to my PS5 that if there's people that are watching the show on YouTube, if you've ever played this game, Austin put me onto it. It's a very random video game RPG back in the day because we were mad nerds, so we was always Final Fantasy, Zelda, all that stuff. But I added this to my PlayStation. Legend of Dragoon. Legend of Dragoon, yo. Austin put me on that back in the day.
That's
It's
right.
a
I let you
very
borrow that.
huh?
I let you borrow that. I remember that.
You did let me borrow it. See, Austin was that friend that had money, right? And I was that friend that didn't have money. So Austin would get the good shit, and I would just borrow, and he was done with it. And that's not a lie. Like a lot of stuff that I was introduced to, I got from you or borrowed from you. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I know him since third grade. We went to school from third to eighth grade because we went to a school that was
Yeah, that
just
was kind of weird.
it was mad weird. It was first
Now that
grade
I
to
think
eighth
about it.
grade. First grade to eighth grade. And we were there the entire time. And fun fact, Joy went there too, but I guess you don't remember her being there. Because I sure as hell don't.
I might have seen it. That's the crazy part. I definitely
I
don't.
might have said, bro, we caught the same school bus. And
I do remember like Melania though.
I don't remember her at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess our family knew each other too.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how the hell you knew her. I know how I know her. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, man, it's my brother. I'm excited to have more here. I'm supposed to have my other one on here, but he fell asleep on us. We're recording this late at night. But I just want him on here to, reminisce, talk about the past, because we are very different people than we used to be.
Yeah, he's a
Austin,
hardworking.
who you?
No. Our other friend.
Oh yeah, he is a hard worker man. I mean, you are too. Here I am. I'm not working. Well, right now I'm not.
And look, you know what? Now that you say that too, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can, man. Because you're gonna get a job and you're gonna be working again. And you're gonna be busy again too. So
Uh, I'm trying. Fun fact though, I did just get hit up in my inbox for this job, and they were kind of thirsty for me. But I don't know if I'm gonna take it because I've been enjoying working with Joy. Like it's a certain kind of freedom, like waking up and being
yeah,
like, I don't have to clock in. I'm gonna go watch Netflix
it's
for a
nice.
little bit. I mean, it's all right. I kind of missed the salary I had, but it is what it is. Right now we ain't hurting. I did have to make a adult decision. If you listen to the bonus episodes, you all know I pre-ordered the Legend of Zelda Switch. Definitely had to cancel that, John. I was looking at my bank account like this is not fiscally responsible. Let me get my $400 back. So I got the game though, but that's it.
It's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a fantastic game. So, this is a great segue. Let's talk about Austin, like I said, Austin introduced me to a lot of games, but Austin is also the type of person that likes to hack games. He's the first person I ever knew that hacked Wii. He hit me up one day. I was like, "Yo, man, I got every game on the Wii." And I was like, "Oh, that must have cost a lot of money." And he was like, "Nah, man, I hacked that joint. You gotta come see it." So I went over his house. This man, sure enough, had like every game on the Switch.
You want to know what's funny though? Like even prior to that, you know who did it before us? Preston.
Yes, first of all, Preston's. So we had a small circle of friends. It was four of us, mostly. Four. The ones that lived nearby was four of us. It was others, but it was me, Mars, Preston, and Austin. Preston was an eccentric young man. Let's be honest, he was an eccentric young man. Great kid though. I often wonder what happened to him. Man, we lost contact after a few years, and I don't know what became of him. I tried to reach out to his brother to find out, but his brother ain't really tell me nothing. So I don't know. I just hope that he cool. But he did have it first, so I remember that because Preston was like a researcher. He would look online and like find different stuff and try to do it because he had his PSP too. So
So when I saw that he did that, I was like, oh man, if he could do that, I could probably do it.
you ain't right. You ain't right. You are not right. So Preston he's a smart dude. He's clearly intelligent because he was in all my AP classes with me, but he's a little spacey. Kind of find out down the road when we got older, the reason we lost, I don't want to put his business out there, but the reason we lost contact is because, as people get older and they go through like a traumatic thing in life, they can get mental illness. And he ended up developing schizophrenia. So one day he pulled up to my mom's house and he was like completely out of it. And I was like, bro, it's me. He recognized me in Joy. Like he recognized me. But he obviously remembered me because he went to my mom's house. My mom was scared because she was like, he's just pacing, blah, blah, blah. And I ended up having to 302 him and get him some help. But I wrote down my email and phone number, put in his pocket. So I was like, yo, if once you get better, hit me up, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, back to the story. Austin had a hacked Wii. And he got a hack thing now. He had a hack 360. What else did you hack? He always hacking some stuff.
Oh, man. That's the latest thing.
What?
I mean, it's crazy though. Like, I just started downloading emulators on my phone. They're so accessible nowadays. Back in the day, it wasn't even like that.
Nah. I remember. Look, I was hyped when I had a Game Boy Color emulator on my phone.
Yeah, they got those like in the Play Store now. You can just go download them.
Well, for those who have iPhones, that's not an option.
I mean,
it probably is.
Dang, I haven't done that in a while either.
What, emulators on your phone?
Nah, hack an iPhone.
First of all, what got you into this hacking stuff? Is it just because you just cheap, don't want to spend money? Like, what is it?
Just curiosity.
Cheap.
Thank you, Melissa. In the he don't want to admit it.
Look how many games I've bought in the past. Like, it's not even about being cheap.
When the last time you bought a video game?
Last video game,
When the last time you bought
Resident Evil, actually.
Okay, all right. I applaud you. You better get your money up to Capcom. That game is fantastic.
I have too many games.
You do, bro. How do you find the time?
What time? I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why? What? Gaming used to be.
I'm gonna retire one day. They're always gonna be there. I like to have physical games, so I got small.
That's interesting. So you still buy actual disc games? You don't buy the digital?
I buy both.
So
I game share with somebody. I am kind of cheap.
Me too. Yo, so I game share with my homie, and I tell you, this man buys every new game that come out. I hit him up the other day. I was like, bro, are we getting Star Wars Fallen Order? Because the way this $70 is looking, I'm not going to drop
it. $70. Dog, it just keep going up.
But the reason I don't get is why
quality not going up too. Man,
first of all,
I could have a whole conversation about that.
Y'all heard. I can't talk. Y'all heard the bonus episode where I talked about Dragon Ball Z fighters. Back in the day, okay, the game is good. I'm playing it, but $60 for the game base comes with, I think, at most 12 characters.
So, yeah, I agree. That game it costs way too much. Honestly, I don't know. Fighting games in general just cost too much, in my opinion. Like they're just so niche. They shouldn't cost that much money.
Absolutely, they're basically glorified. They're glorified arcade games. Let's be real. Like arcade games were $1 back in the day, dog. So why am I paying $60 for this?
Well, I mean, you probably ain't played them Jones competitively, so there was a whole culture to that. Like people were spending bread.
Oh, I know. Didn't y'all fly down to Atlanta last time I seen y'all down here for a fighting game tournament?
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. See, I mean, people travel for that, and I played in a few tournaments here and there. But I only put up $5 though. I don't know what y'all be paying for them, huh?
He's playing Smash.
I was playing Smash Brothers. It was $5. It was at Battle and Brew, which I don't think I ended up taking you there, but I will take you if you pull up again. But Battle and Brew, they had, huh?
Did you win?
Oh no, I lost first round.
It was one and done.
I can't remember though. I lost. I went home. I ain't got time. What's the point of me staying? What was the point of me staying? To watch some other man win?
Well, I mean, in a competitive environment, you watch other people to see what they do. Take some of that knowledge.
Bro, I don't compete.
I know.
I did it because here's the reason why I did it. I did it because it was $5. Had it been 10, I wouldn't have done it. And I was bored on a Saturday,
I think
and
$10 the
I
minimum.
really just wanted to pull up to play. That's it. That's it. I wanted to see if I was good enough to beat someone, and I learned that day I'm not. So I'll stick to online because online matches me with people I can beat. So it's cool.
You just say it. Just fighting games take time, too much time, honestly.
Time that you used to have it because you used to be deep in the community. I mean, I guess you still kind of are, but I don't know.
Nah. It was just too time consuming. Wasn't enough reward to it. I mean, I had fun. You get to go meet a lot of people.
I mean, that's cool. If I recall, you actually have a very almost large circle of friends that play fighting games.
Yeah.
Back when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was out, you was kind of really deep into it. You was going to local tournaments and stuff.
Locals, regionals. I mean, the farthest I ever went for a tournament was probably to Atlanta.
How did you place in that tournament, by the way?
Probably not well.
And that's cool. Look, it's fine. It brought you down here. We had a good time. Went up Kennesaw Mountain.
Yeah, I ended up just turning into a vacation.
Yeah, why not?
Hang out with you guys.
You had the missus with you. We went to Kennesaw Park. We got drunk. We got lost in the park. We thought we was going to die. We had no water.
I'm starting to have all types of memories about that now.
That was a terrible experience because we're all intelligent. We're all intelligent.
Like we were lost.
Melissa, we
Austin leaving me and not helping me. Brandon was the only one helping me up the rocks and shit.
What?
Yes, you remember Brandon?
I remember that. I remember that. I wasn't gonna put my boy on blast though, but
I still love you, but we had to talk. I was like, I ain't going hiking with you no more because you don't help me. And you was like, okay, I'm gonna do better.
So we're gonna find out next time we go hiking.
She's gonna be like that.
You didn't know what to expect. Y'all ain't never been to Kennesaw Mountain. Me and Joy did a lot, but we were tripping that day though because we didn't eat anything, and we were drinking mimosas. We were drinking we had one water bottle each of water.
That was bad.
It was like a 80, 90 degree day, and we just hiking in the sun with nothing but mimosas.
Longest route too.
We did. So all right, for y'all that don't know, here in Georgia, Kennesaw Mountain is a tall mountain. You can do it one of two ways. The first is you can either go directly up and it's like hella incline and you're gonna be tired. Or you can go the longer route, which is more scenic because you go around the mountain and then go up. That's what we did. That's an 8-mile hike. And we did that with no water really. Some mimosas on a hot day.
That was 8 miles?
It was 8 miles.
I walked 8 miles. I must have been drunk.
Like I said, there were people walking by us with their water and stuff. We were like, please.
We had cotton mouth like shit.
Yo,
sharing a bottle of water and shit.
Yes, we were on the remnants. We were like, yo, are you gonna finish that? Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that.
You forgot about that?
Every time that picture comes up on my phone, I have a good laugh, yo. Because we took a picture at the end. I'm pulling it up for the folks. I'm gonna post it maybe. I don't know. But I don't know what we were tripping. What we were tripping. What we were doing, man. No, this ain't us. But it was a good time though. It was a good time.
I don't know why we took that long road.
Me, because I didn't want to go straight up the mountain.
Well, to be fair, we also suggested it because we enjoyed doing that part too.
Right.
So we were like, all right, let's go. We just didn't expect it to be how it was.
Oh, yes. And that's when we had Joy's great cooking that time, too.
Yes.
Man.
Oh, we fed y'all? I don't even remember that part.
Yes, that delicious cornbread stuffing and Brussels sprouts.
Oh, she remembered the whole meal.
That's good.
I remember a good meal.
But that's good though, because now it's her profession, so that's fantastic.
That's why I love it. Got Austin to eat Brussels sprouts. He doesn't like Brussels sprouts.
I didn't like him either before Joy. But she makes some
That's
fire Brussels
good,
sprouts. I keep
man.
trying to get her to sell these joints. Matter of fact, we just did an event recently where we sold them. They had like I'm gonna say bacon, but y'all know it ain't bacon.
Right.
It was Brussels sprouts, bacon, and craisins and feta
Yo,
cheese.
that
Oh,
sounds good.
they were delicious. They were delicious. Damn, now I'm getting hungry. It's all 1:41 in the morning and stuff. But but yeah, man, like we've known each other for a long time, man. But so the reason I wanted you and Mars on here is because I wanted to talk about like dumb stuff we used to do when we were younger. Because we used to do some dumb stuff, and then none of this is incriminating because we were good kids. We were nerds. We just like to do dumb stuff. One of those things was like
It's a different time. Internet wasn't as like crazy as it is today either.
nah, we the most extreme thing we had at the time was LimeWire, where you can download a song, or it could be a porno, or it could be a virus,
Yeah.
or it could be a song that's not the actual song that's titled. So
Oh, it was a lot of that.
it was a lot of that, bro. You know how many times I got something that was like a chopped and screwed something? I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is not T-Pain. And it's funny. I don't know if the music that you listen to on your phone, is it music that you imported from like your computer, or is it just like stuff from Spotify?
Mainly just spot. I just stream for the most part now, but I still got a lot of like files.
So the music on my phone is imported from the library on my computer. So some of the songs still have, I don't know if y'all remember, but it'd be like Trapaholic mixtapes at the beginning or the end and stuff.
I still got some of those files from like your old laptop.
Do you now? Because I need those, because that laptop crashed on me and I wasn't.
They around. I mean, come on, that was a long time ago.
It
But
was a long time ago, but I mean, I still have that laptop.
we had like thousands of songs on there.
I still got thousands of songs. Man, I love music, man. Music is like my life. No, not really. If there was one skill I'd have, I'd be able to sing, and then I'd be on concert. Y'all couldn't tell me shit. I'd be out
I
here.
mean, you could just get a professional to train you.
No, that's too much work. If I had the gift already, I would just utilize it.
Man, that's a rare talent, man, to just have a gift like that.
Is it? Because now auto-tune exists.
Well, I mean, we got AI out here now too, so.
Yo, did you hear that AI Drake and Weeknd song? First of all, it's fire.
I
added it. You said what? What you say?
I've heard it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you made that song. I was about to say, what? Okay, damn. All right, shout out to you. But yeah, I got that on my phone. I was like, damn, this is fire. This is not even really them.
Wait, what the hell? You downloaded it?
Yeah, well, I didn't download it. I may have like found it on YouTube and then converted it to an MP3. So I guess I did download it. But you know what I mean. I did.
Into an MP3 from YouTube.
You could just do it in Google.
Oh.
Don't be telling all the tricks of the trade, man. Damn. Yo. But we used to do dumb shit when we were kids. Like we used to wear Axe. I think me and Marston did. I don't know if you did, but one day we had a lighter and we had Axe and we made flamethrowers, and that was kind of fun. Yo, I don't know what y'all, huh?
So we were bad.
We weren't bad. We were good kids. We didn't do nothing dumb. First of all, I went to a high school where people used to smoke weed in the bathrooms. We didn't do none of that. We were nerds. When we got out of school, you would take the 2 bus or 17, whatever comes down like my block, and you would get off from school, and me, and Mars would sit on the porch and play what game, sir?
Oh man, what you talking about? Yu-Gi-Oh?
Exactly.
Yeah, DS and all of that back then. I miss
we used to
days, man.
We used to go to Mars' backyard and link our DS and duel each other. Like that's what we did. So what makes us bad kids? Because we played with fire a little bit. Did anything burn? Did we kill anybody? No. We were just in a park. We were either in a park playing with fireworks, or we were either in that old abandoned parking lot up the street from my house playing with fire. Or that one time we went to Fairmount Park and did it also. But I mean, it was just experiments. It was science. What happens when we take this flammable liquid and this flame, and how big? Yo, all right. I told Joy this. I don't know if you recall this, but remember we went to Walgreens and bought like a 8-pack of Scott toilet paper or something, and then we like stacked it up. Or maybe this was me and Mars. I don't know. we stacked it up and we took some rubbing alcohol. We wanted to see if we like rolled one up to it and then like could make the flame. Anyway, we were good kids. We just did dumb things, and low key, I think it's because we were all kind of sheltered. Do you agree with the fact that we were sheltered?
Yeah, I was
I'm
sheltered.
sorry.
I was definitely sheltered.
Yeah, Austin never missed a single day of school from from the time I met him. Actually, before that, from first grade, before that, from kindergarten to high school, Austin never missed a day of school. We talking the last week of school where no one fucking goes. Austin was there. Austin was there. Yo, what's up, Melissa?
I said he tried.
I did try.
But mom came home.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew about that day.
And took his ass to school.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, there was one day she just wasn't here one day, and I used to get a ride in the morning on like this van. So I just told him one day, I was like, I don't know where my school clothes are. I guess I can't go. So he just left me.
Yo,
I'm just at home watching like all them Nick Jr. shows and stuff. I'm like, oh, what's all of this stuff that come on?
y'all had cable.
Yeah. At the time, yeah. I think it was like Wade. Yo, that was a long time ago.
Dang, yo, you aging yourself. Wade cable.
Yeah, Wade cable too.
Look, y'all had money. I ain't have cable. I had the cable line plugged into my TV, and I got 2 channels. Also know the channels MTV2. I got MTV2 and VH1. I think those are only channels I got. But you couldn't tell me nothing. I was on MTV2 heavy watching them countdowns.
I was just in bed. I was in my mother's bed, just chilling, watching TV, and randomly, like at 12 o'clock, she had just came home. Like, she was about to beat my dog. She took it so fast.
My mind is blown, yo. Your mom beat you? I never would have guessed that.
Nah, she ain't beat me. She's just like, you got
I was about to say, let me hit her up. Like, okay, I didn't know you had it in you to beat his ass.
No, I was too afraid to get whippings, man.
Yo, you the opposite of me and Martin. Well, I don't want to put Martin's business out there. We used to get our ass beat though.
That wasn't his fault all the time.
It never really. All right, we'll say that from when he on here. But I never forget that one time, like he was locked out, and they tried to make it seem like we were trying to break into their house. Do you recall that?
Yes, I do.
I was like, we were just standing there, and he was trying to get in the house that y'all locked him out of. But anyway, yeah. So we were all sheltered kids. So I guess that kind of makes sense because they do say sheltered children do a little bit more dangerous stuff, but we weren't like extremely reckless out here. Like we were doing nerdy stuff. We just happened to. Was that criminal stuff? I don't even know. Was that like lighting fire? Is that criminal? I don't think it's criminal. We weren't doing it on people or buildings. It was just like little dumb stuff. But talk about your mom. Do you remember the time that I called you? I think it might have been on 3-way. You had a phone, but I think your phone died, and I ended up calling your mom's phone, and you didn't pick it up before the answer machine called. And I'm over here, 13 years old. F that. Be that, damn that, and then your mom tells you not. Your mom ain't want you talking to me for a little bit. She was like, "I don't know, you should be friends with this man because I don't like the way he be talking." Oh man,
God, yo, that was hilarious. Yo,
that was embarrassing, man. But it
was hilarious to me, dog.
Growing up, though, like as an adult, one day when we worked at the airport, your mom had to drive me to work one day, and I'll remember this because it made me feel good. I was like, "Oh, she liked me," because I didn't know if your mom liked me because I thought I was a bad kid. Your mom had me out here thinking when she told you not to talk to me for a little bit. After that, I was like, "Damn, okay, I'm not gonna be his friend no more." But what happened? One day she drove me to work. And we were just talking, and she was like, "I'm really glad you're Austin's friend." I was like, "Whoa, for real?" I was shocked. So that's good. You know, as when I grew up, she saw that I was a respectable young man. You know, she liked my wife. You know, it's great. Me and your mom cool peoples now. We be talking on Facebook. It throws me for a loop now when she come up on my Facebook because I'm like, who the freak is this?
Different last name.
Exactly. Throw me for a loop. I'm like, I gotta go through the pictures. I'm like, oh, I know this person. But
Yeah, she chilling. She retired. She enjoying life.
as she should. As she should. I'm trying to be like her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But I don't know in our lifetime that's gonna happen because the world we live in is like super messed up versus, what she had. Life seems so much simpler back in the day. Like being an adult seems so much simpler. Like, oh, you get to drive, that seems fun. I can't wait for that. Oh, you get to just spend money and go wherever you want, that looks fun. And then here I am as an adult and I can barely do any of those. I mean I can drive, but it's like now I gotta pay for gas and that ain't cheap.
Oh my god, yo,
Car
gas.
insurance car insurance is a ripoff. First of all, there's no way I don't get in any accidents within the 4 years I have y'all. But every year my premium goes up. It
Oh,
makes no sense.
we just got hit by that.
Wait, don't you have a? I thought she was on a bike now, bro.
Oh well, I mean that's just to ride out on nice days. She doesn't even like me riding that bike, honestly.
I mean, I wouldn't like you riding that bike in Philadelphia.
And he
I don't
tries
be
to
riding in
ride
Philly
at
like
night.
that though. I'm going out to Cheltenham.
What does that mean?
But you coming back into Philly.
What does that mean? Like, right? Does he not understand how the city works? Yes, you go outside of it, but you live inside the city. So I'm confused. And at nighttime, all the freaks come out.
Thank you.
Now
Somebody that agrees with me. I swear he feels like he's invincible. Like nothing
right.
can happen.
So can we talk about that?
What?
The Tuskegee incident? I think
Oh,
that warrants invincibility. Like I
yeah.
played video games, and when that stuff like that happens, and you get up, you're invincible. So,
I didn't just get up.
oh, shit, were you reborn? Like, what happened? Tell the story.
Oh man,
All right, so share
honestly,
with people. Go
what's up?
share with the people. Tell them what happened, and if you don't mind.
It was just a dumb thing to do. I just got on the hood of my friend's car. Like I remember that day I was cramming for finals in college, and I just didn't eat anything. Didn't have anything in my fridge, and we in Tuskegee. This is down south. It ain't like I could just go like to a corner store or something.
Nah,
The
everything is
nearest
far.
Piggly Wiggly was like maybe.
Dog, can I tell you about? Can I tell you? I did not know what Piggly Wiggly was until like 2 years ago. I thought it was like a thrift store. I had to go to the bathroom one day. I didn't know that. They not where I'm at. We were in the boonies. I had to go to the bathroom. And I went in there. I walked in there. I was like, whoa, this is a store this whole time? I thought it was a thrift store.
So I mean, might as well be. But
I mean, the stuff they sell in that store, none of it was like name brand stuff.
I'm gonna be real. I was broke too. I didn't have any money even to go to Piggly Wiggly's. So
That's
I was
crazy.
cramming all day. It was like maybe like 5:15 ish. The calf closed at 6 o'clock. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go run across campus real quick and go get some dinner. My roommate heard me. He was like, oh yeah, well, we could just drive over there or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. We out. We walking down the hall. A couple of our other friends see us going down. They're like, yo, can we go with y'all? Sure, cool, whatever. We about to leave out the building. One of them left their ID in the room. So he go run back to the room. My roommate was like, all right, well, whatever, we're gonna leave him. Because the cafeteria about to close. I'm like,
Terrible.
damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna go run and get him real quick. Tell him you about to leave him. Ran up there, got him. We going out into the parking lot. They already pulling off. He leaving the parking lot, but in order to get out that parking lot, there's like an island. This island you gotta go around. So I just ran across the island, jumped in front of his car, just like went like that. Like, yo, what you about to do? You about to leave us? And I just jumped on the hood of the car. Didn't think anything of it. Like you gotta understand, I was hungry. I gotta put extra emphasis on this. If we didn't get that ride, we was not getting dinner. I was not going to eat for the rest of that day. So I jumped on the hood of the car. I'm like, you're not going to leave us. Like that's crazy. And he just started driving. I'm like, yo, like what the fuck is this? So I just tried to ease my way off the car because I didn't want to like hit the brakes. Like if he would have hit the brakes, he probably would have flew out the car or something.
Yeah.
So I just ended up losing my footing. Like all this side of my face got messed up. Had to get 32 stitches.
Mm. I remember when that shit happened. I was like, bro, what the fuck? You told me the story. You told me the story. First of all, the first thing I think of is Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, because when you hit people, you played the game. When you hit people in the car, they be holding on to the hood, and then if you stop, what you just said happens. They
No, it wasn't even nothing that crazy. Like I just didn't want him to hit the brakes, and that was
it's
fine.
the visual that played in my head when you told me though.
I also did not eat any food that day anyway, so that's kind of salty.
Damn, that is salty. But on the bright side,
Yeah. I was in a
on the
hurry.
bright side, you got a badass car though. Now you like an anime woman.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm already black. People be terrified of me, especially when I work. Yeah, it's whatever.
You should. Why don't you get a face? Why don't you get a face tattoo to cover it up?
Well, like Zell, I'm not doing that.
Who the hell is Zell?
Final Fantasy 8.
Oh yeah. Damn. See, look, we nerds. No one else. Melissa probably like, who the fuck is Zell? And I'm over here like, oh yeah, I remember that. I got that game in my closet right now.
Like Tyson, I guess. Maybe one day.
I guess, but that's not really a practical tattoo. The Zell one's a little more, cool.
I guess.
But that's crazy, yo. That's really crazy.
Like he was toxic.
Who?
Well, Brandon called your roommate toxic.
I called him that because, like,
he's a different person.
He was, just in case this goes somewhere. I don't know the dude. I just know the situation that they was beefing a little bit. Not beefing, but like
he a funny dude. We cool now though.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that because the people have growth, right?
He's had a lot of growth.
I mean, dang, as you should. You do some shit like that to your roommate that you don't even know. First of all, college is an interesting experiment. These people who have never met before from two different states, cities, sometimes countries, they put you in a room together. How do they not know they won't kill you and stuff? Like it is true. So all right, I had some strange interactions with roommates in college. All right, my first roommate, great dude, real chill. Only problem is his girlfriend would come over all the time. And then one night I woke up in the middle of the night, I hear sounds. And I'm like, bro, I'm right here. Like, come on. Second time, I had an apartment. It was 3 dudes. I had my room. Other dude, this Asian dude, had his room, and then the other dude had the other room. But his room had his own bathroom. I was a little jealous because he had his own bathroom, so I had to share a bathroom with the Asian dude. And one day, I'm in the bathroom, and I hate to make this accent, but this is legit how he sounded. He was like, "Hurry up! I have to take shit." And I was like, "Wow." I was like, wow, I gotta share bathrooms with the dude. He's just like, I have to take shit. I'll never forget that. I think Joy was there at that time. We had a good
laugh. Lucky you had a bathroom. We had a communal bathroom.
I had that my first year.
Withdrawing.
My first year I had that. That was weird to me too. Like you showering with people. It's weird to me now in the gym. Like, why are we showering together? That's weird. That's weird. So I never took gym in high school. I was an obese teenager. And I didn't want to be athletic at the time. So I skipped gym. Do they shower together in gym?
Nah, we didn't shower in our gyms.
Oh, thank you, Melissa. We went to the same high school. You would know better than me. I don't even know what happens in gym in high school. I had an option of writing a project or taking a class. I chose the project.
That's the first time I started losing weight.
Oh, that's because you was in the weight room.
Yeah.
Why do you have a weight room in high school?
I don't know, but it was nice to have it.
I mean, I guess
we had gym. I was going there. Gym was such a pointless class.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what did they teach you?
Basic physical education, if that.
See, if they taught you like nutrition and working out, like that makes sense.
Should that would be much better.
No, but our nutrition class was the first part of the gym.
I know that was health.
We had health.
It was health. It was health for us too.
But we talked about nutrition and health. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you can go. Look, like I said, I appreciate you being there because you can co-sign on some things that he says. But yeah, health. All I remember is us learning about stuff and just like it was real basic stuff. Like it was nutrition, but they didn't really emphasize it. Like, all right, here if I was a health teacher, right, I would, if I'm teaching nutrition, I would bring like fruits and vegetables and like demonstrate like a meal you can make with them. And like something to be like, oh, and this has this much fat, this much carbs, this much protein, and that's what A, B, and C does. Like if they teach you that, like then portion control, all that kind of stuff, like the benefits of like eating kale and stuff. Like you said earlier, Austin didn't like Brussels sprouts. And they told Austin, like, oh, Brussels sprouts have vitamin, I don't know what the fuck they have, but vitamin A. Vitamin A. And vitamin A does such and such for your skin. Like we had that kind of tutorial in health, I feel like.
Like that.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be more beneficial.
It would be. I mean, they need to restructure like school in general, in my opinion. But it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I don't even know what kids learn in school these days. I asked my niece, and she was like, "We learn STEM," and I was like, "Okay, so what's STEM?" And she was like, "STEM stuff." and I was like, "Okay, all right, cool." Me and Joey had a good laugh about it at the time because I mean, she a kid, like what more is she going to tell us?
Yeah,
And I
you
was
know,
like, I know what STEM is, but yeah, I was expecting her to tell me, "Oh, we learned about trajectory and science and algebra." She only in second grade, but I don't know what do you teaching kids STEM in second grade? I mean, I guess you could teach them the physics thing, like with the egg drop and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. But other than that, like what else are kids learning these days? I can't
I
tell
have
you
no
what.
idea.
Remember? Okay. Oh, the fact that we went to school together is good because we can reminisce on that. Remember in sixth grade we didn't have a math teacher the whole year, and the next year we had SATs. Are they SATs?
My math is still kind of messed up, honestly.
What's that? What's the pre SAT?
Whatever you take in seventh grade to determine what high school you go to.
Oh, you said seventh grade.
Yeah. So sixth grade, we didn't have a math teacher, and then seventh grade, we had to take those tests, and we did
Yeah,
not know math.
something happened to her. I think she got hurt or something.
She got in a car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just had
Like,
substitute teachers all the time.
just driving crazy.
We were trading Pokemon cards. We were playing Pokemon handheld games. We would have substitute teachers.
Math.
Hmm? Everything but math.
Math.
Substitute teacher would come in. All right, y'all. Today we're doing a crossword here. Like it was terrible, man. It was terrible. I don't know how we ended up like
Because
I
we
don't
know how to
know.
comprehend.
I mean, we do, but we didn't learn algebra. We were taking algebra in seventh grade, and everyone was behind because we just didn't have a math teacher,
It's the
and that's crazy.
PSSA.
There we go. That's the one. PSSAs, and those are the ones that help determine what high school you're going to. My math score was terrible, terrible. There's only like two high schools that accepted me, and the one I ended up going to wasn't even the initial one I wanted to go to.
Oh, what was the other one?
Parkway, Center City.
Why'd you go there? Oh, that's right.
Mm. Mm.
Right. Forgot
Do I
about
want to? Do I want to share the story? I don't even know if I want to share this story. But bottom line is, yeah, I forgot about that too. Actually, I didn't forget about it. I think about it quite often. It's funny because J. Cole has a song about it. Basically somebody pulled a gun out on him and then whatever. But that was my experience. Like I got in a fight, and then after school, dude came at me with a weapon, and I had to run on the bus. Thank goodness I ran on the bus. But after that, it was like a Will Smith situation. At that, I ended up going to Gratz. And I can't tell you if that was a better option, but I met some cool people there, one of which you're going to be marrying. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, can I do a speech at the wedding? I want to do a speech at the wedding. Is that okay?
Sure.
I need her to say yes.
Oh, it ain't up to me. You his groomsman.
Okay, so I'm be like, think, think, think. All right.
He just had to let me know who are going to be making speeches, and then we'll let the wedding coordinator know, so she know who to sing.
Y'all so fancy.
It's
Y'all
gonna
so
be nice.
fancy.
It's gonna be nice.
I know it's going to be nice. I'm excited.
I'm gonna personally try to get y'all some kind of like vegan cake on the side. We're gonna see how that goes.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. Are we the only vegans here?
We had
You can't bring outside food in. You had to talk to her about that.
we did ask her.
Yeah, so we ain't talked to the bakery.
Yeah, we did. You don't remember?
No, you asked the baker about vegan options.
Yeah, she said she might make something on the
Melissa
side.
saying that's cap right now. Melissa said that's cap.
It's not that.
I just probably just don't remember.
No,
I had to reach
you,
out to her again though, just to
you,
double
you,
check.
you, you friend on Cam, but it's cool.
No, that ass. Like we asked her.
He said I'm fronting on Cam.
Yeah, it's cool though.
I'm not fronting.
It's cool. Look, if I pull up and ain't no vegan
Oh,
cake,
good. So I felt bad.
I said if I pull up and ain't no vegan cake, I'm knocking over the wedding cake. Just kidding.
You better call and confirm.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her again because like when we eating the cake, I was like, damn, I kind of
This
felt
cake
bad.
fire. You ain't to feel bad. You know how many times I'm around food that I can't eat? I just sit there and be like, oh, that's good. That's what's up.
That sounds crazy.
So we cannot accommodate everybody. I love
Yeah.
you to enjoy, but we might not be able to accommodate your needs.
Look, that's understandable, man. I live with a vegan chef. Just know I'm bringing me a bag of food in the place. Just know.
Options are so trash.
Vegan option for you.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be more like vegan options. It's not
I
enough.
will say it's good though.
Right, it's not
an option. You know how people can't cook vegan food good. Not everybody.
Like, that's why we do what we do, because no one can do it like that, and I love that. Were we vegan when y'all came down here? I can't remember. No, we weren't. We weren't.
Chinese food and everything.
Okay. Well, I still eat Chinese food now. You know, instead of sesame chicken, it's sesame tofu.
Oh,
but you know,
the tofu.
Is it still in y'all freezer?
Yes, it is.
We need a recipe.
Yo, I got y'all. I wanted to cook for y'all when I was there, but I really didn't expect my time in Philly to like flip upside down like that. Oh, I was like, yo, Austin took me to, or did I go to ShopRite? I don't know if I had the car at the time. We went to ShopRite. I'm all buying groceries. I spent $100 on groceries. I ain't touch a single grocery because I was living out a freaking hotel room the whole time instead of a day room. And I was like, man, this did not go how I wanted. But hold on to that tofu though. When I come back, I'm getting it. And I'm making y'all that. That's terrible. I'm making y'all that meal too, and y'all gonna eat that damn tofu. It's fire. Y'all be acting like, oh, I can't eat tofu. Y'all gonna eat the tofu.
No, I actually thought about making like a curry dish with the tofu.
That sounds good.
But I had to look up how if I could slow cook it in a slow cooker, like how would that taste, and would it change the texture of the tofu or whatever. So I have to experiment with it.
Okay, look, you call me on FaceTime. I got you. I'll walk you through it. It'll be delicious.
I'm not even gonna pretend I know how to cook it. I gotta look up some recipes.
Yo, fun fact about Austin, yo. This dude at one point in time only knew how to cook eggs. Anytime this man said he was hungry, he'd be like, man, I'm hungry. I'm about to go make me some eggs.
Yo, babe, we just had that conversation. You told me that's what Brandon said about you.
I know how to cook other stuff. It's just eggs are so simple.
I mean, at the time, I couldn't tell if you didn't know how to cook anything else because the only thing you cooked was eggs. And like, I mean, I guess, but it's like just eggs, bro.
Well, the first one to me was shrimp Alfredo.
If I'm being honest, that ain't even that difficult either. You just cook the shrimp and cook the pasta.
She made the sauce from scratch and everything.
Oh, my man done upgraded. No wonder he about to get him a wife. Okay. It ain't no more scrambled eggs, salt, pepper, cheese.
That sounds great though, but
shrimp. First of all, eggs are expensive, man. I saw that in a grocery store. I've never been happy to be vegan. Tofu is $1.79. Tofu is $1.79. I can make that one pack look and taste exactly like eggs. Y'all can have y'all $8 dozens. I'm good.
I keep telling her I'm about to scale back on the food, man. I'm about to just stick to my smoothies and call it a day. Like this is crazy.
You can't just eat smoothies, bro.
You want that?
I mean, you could, but what happens when you want something hot? Like, what you going? You gotta like. No, I just did a little juice. I did a fruit fast, and I was hungry as hell. I was eating nothing but fruit, and I'm over here like.
I mean, you could always add stuff to the smoothies. You don't be adding oatmeal and like peanut butter and stuff?
No, because that's the reverse of what I'm trying to do. That's going to put on weight. Now, if I was building more muscle, then yeah, sure, I'd do that. But my smoothies are mostly just protein, vegetables, and fruit. That's it. I don't even drink smoothies no more like that. I'm really just juicing.
Mm. Yeah, I add a little bit of oatmeal to mine because I just know I'm gonna be up for so long throughout the day, and I'm gonna need something for to hold me over.
It's filling. Like when I first started, I was doing oats, banana, peanut butter, and almond milk, and then that was good, but it's heavy,
Yeah,
and and that's good if you ain't gonna eat nothing else the rest of the day. But
yeah,
I like I'm married to a chef, bro. She making food every day, all day.
yeah. But
I'm
I mean,
shocked I ain't blow up more.
I work a double shift. It's just convenient. Like I be out on the road all night. Like just having a smoothie is just available. It's easy.
All right, now I'm a little concerned that y'all be working too much.
I mean, I only work 4 days throughout the week, so
First of all, how many hours?
what throughout those 4 days?
Yes. Start to finish, what should they look like? How many hours are you out and about?
A lot.
That ain't good,
Monday,
man. You
Monday,
gonna work your life
Tuesday,
away.
Thursday.
All right, here's my recommendation. Melissa, you still remote, right?
Yeah, 3 days out the week.
Oh, okay. My recommendation is after the wedding's over, because that's expensive, and that makes sense why y'all working so much. How about y'all both just like
Oh, it's not even a wedding.
Yeah, we're
quit?
It's more so the house situation more than anything. I can't.
That's right. That's right. I remember that because I was actually in that process. That is an annoying process.
It's very annoying.
They'd be like, "Wait, why'd you spend $12 here?" I'd be like, "Bro, I wanted a hoagie. That's it. Come on." They be watching your pennies like it's nothing, and on top of that, you gotta keep your credit good.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just trying to
it.
maintain this job at least until we get done that process.
Understood. What's the housing market like in Philly? Say no more. Say
It's
no more.
trash. Like, yo, it was a house down the street that sold for $500,000. Like, that's crazy. In this neighborhood,
But well,
half of
that
the
neighborhood's not bad though, huh?
from Wayne Ave.
Wayne Avenue, yes. Wayne Avenue, yes. But where you're at is really nice.
I I know, but like we ain't that far off.
I mean, Wayne Avenue is a good distance from y'all, and we know this because let's talk about that story. All right, so when we were younger, we had this friend, and I actually invited him to be on the podcast. That's growth. That's growth because at one point he wasn't a friend anymore. We had this friend, his name was Tavio, and
Oh
I
god,
let him borrow. I let him borrow one of my favorite games at the time, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for GameCube. And one day, me and Austin went to go get the game back, but he ran from us. We chased him. We chased him to the corner. A bus, it was like a cartoon. A bus came right when he got to the corner. He hopped on the bus. I'm like, you ain't gonna care. You ain't got no money to get on this bus. He turns around and looks at me, drops his token into the thing, gets accepted, and the doors close. And I never saw my game ever again. Never
this
saw my
really
game
happened
ever.
too, just like this. It looked like some cartoon shit.
I'm like, we Austin running after him like, oh, the bus is coming. And I'm like, he ain't gonna get on that bus.
He got right on that. I'm like, he got money for this? Like, what is happening right
I'm resisting the urge to do the roll runner sound.
Me, that was legit how I felt though. He had my game in his hand, turned
now?
around, dropped that token. All I remember is the doors to the bus closing. And I looked at Austin like, did this really happen? This mother look at me like, damn.
So he stole it, or you let him borrow it?
I let him borrow it, and when I went to go get it,
He pretty
he
much
took
stole
it,
it.
and then he traded it in. He traded it in.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he stole it.
And now I'm talking to this man now. He first of all, when he hit me on,
Yeah.
he got a kid now. We talked about it. We bonded over being fathers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm grown now, and I'm still a little hurt, obviously, because I don't have that game.
Man,
But I ended up buying it again though.
I'm about to say, ask him for the 40.
No, I'm all right. No, I'm having him on the podcast. I'm putting him on blast. I can't remember that. Like some interesting, some crazy things happened when we were kids to the point where I'm just like, wow, that really happened, and that's one of them.
Definitely happened.
I'm trying to think of another one. What else happened that was crazy? Well, there was. We weren't kids. We were older then, but it was that time Marcel almost killed us because you let him drive. That
I
was
don't
wild.
remember that.
You don't remember that? I remember him running a red light and the car coming. Man, no, I'm good. First of all, I was like, oh, why don't you let him drive? You were the only one with a license.
He have a permit?
Not that I can recall.
I don't remember this.
You're just a very trusting person, bro. You let people behind the wheel that I can't, man. I can't.
Man, I done been around so many people learning how to drive at this point. Your sister, oh man, that was probably the roughest. That was worse than mine.
Bro, she don't drive to this day because I'm thankful for that because the streets do not need that at all, bro. At all.
Yeah.
Yes. You can't be, how old are we now? 30 something? You can't be 30 something and still struggle that hard with driving. Like, it's not that difficult.
They get used to driving. Because I remember when I started driving,
Yeah.
I did not get on the highway.
I taught her
and
too.
I used to have panic attacks. Like, my heart would beat so fast when I had to get on the highway. But my job forced me to get, to like man up. But it's frightening, especially driving in Philly. The way they drive.
I can see it. I can see it. It's funny though, because when I first started driving, Joy taught me how to drive. Well, she tried to at first, but I didn't have any fear because I was like, man, I played Grand Theft Auto for years, man. I know how to drive. So when I got behind the wheel one day, she had panicked. She made me panic. That's the story I'm telling. She made me panic. She's like, slow down, get over. We were in whatever that park is called behind the GameStop. Is it Hunting Park? I guess it's Hunting Park. Never mind. It was that park. And she was telling me to get over. And I was like, what? I can't get over. She's like, get over. She yelled. And I panicked and I drove on the curb. And then she got out. She's like, get out. I got to drive. But she made me, how when someone freaks out, you start freaking out. I mean, in certain situations. And she made me freak out.
You do that when you drive on people.
Exactly. She did that and it made me panic. I drove on the curb. But I knew how to drive. I played Grand Theft Auto. That's real. That's a simulator right there.
Yeah, somewhat. The newer ones especially. I'll say that. The older ones not as much, no.
No, but the new ones are very accurate because when I be driving, it'll be people in the right-hand lane making left turns. And that's real shit. The first car accident I ever got into, that happened. Joy and I were driving our way back home, way back to school. There was a car in the right lane. For some reason, this dude sped up and then decided to U-turn in front of us. I was like, man, this is the most Grand Theft Auto thing I've ever seen. We hit him.
I've seen that on the boulevard before, randomly.
The boulevard is a very dangerous place.
Somebody did that on what's that, 9th Street, 10th?
I don't like the boulevard, man. When I stayed,
it's not as bad anymore. They added a speed limit. You can only go 40 now.
Do people actually go 40?
No.
They should. Yeah, they.
So it's funny. Joy and I had this conversation because we were talking about Philly and comparing it to Georgia, like other places we've been. And Philly is like ripping y'all off in every sense of the word. Like the red light tickets, I got a lot of those cameras. The sugar tags.
That tax doesn't make sense, bro.
The potholes, the schools. Like, where is your money going? Y'all pay all these taxes. Where's your money going? Nothing is getting fixed.
I'm not gonna say that story.
In the politicians' pockets, that's where it's going.
Y'all in the culture.
Look, man, we just heard a story the other day. I ain't gonna repeat it on here, but yeah, it'd be some rough stuff in this city, man.
Yeah, it don't make no sense to me. I'd be like, why? Where's all this money going? When I came, all right, almond milk down here, while it does have sugar in it, it cost me $2.36 for a little half-gallon box. When I came to Philly, it was $5. Yep. And I was like, why? And they were like, because it has sugar in it. And I'm like, what does that do with anything? And they're like, the sugar tax. And I'm like, so you're going to charge me more for this thing that's not even, huh?
You can go across the county line now because of that.
Yeah,
that's too much.
You just go to, up City Ave, Valley Kenwood. No.
Oh, that makes sense. There's an Acme right there.
Yeah,
there's an Acme right there.
City. Like, it ain't gonna do nothing but push people to leave and go to other places. It's kind of dumb. The only people that impacts are the people in those communities that can't leave. That's not right. Like it's dumb.
People
Exactly.
that look like us.
Yeah.
People that look like us, which is a lot of what is inside of Philly, because most of the people that don't look like us living in Valley Kenwood, Upper Darby, all those Willow Grove, all those surrounding things.
It's crazy. I
But,
mean, that's
but
all
people,
actually just like
who the hell
it's
is
all
that?
part of the Industrial Revolution, I believe. Like all those people just got stuck here.
Yeah, man, yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean that it's crazy how stuff is still continuing to this day to just change how the work environment works. Like I'm curious how this AI stuff is going to affect everything.
I don't know, man, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little creeped out,
I, man, you just
You.
got to worry about stuff all the time. Like
man.
jobs always getting eliminated.
It's not even that, man. It's like, why are y'all working on? We have so many movies about computers taking over. Why are y'all making that a reality? Like y'all making these things smarter. It's
Well, I
already
mean,
bad enough Siri was listening at all times. Like that's weird.
it's the same thing. Convenience always sells, man. It's just convenience.
But why? You know what's convenient? Curing cancer. That way we ain't gotta worry about cancer.
Well, I mean, it's phew, I could talk
There's
about
money. There's money
it.
in. There's money in that
Relieving your
though.
sickness.
Yeah,
You keep
'cause I
people
thought,
sick. So that's another
Keeping
thing.
insurance
yeah,
premiums high.
it's
That's
it's it's a lot with that too. I mean, I work with a lot of cancer patients. I'm gonna be real. A lot of people's diets just suck, and
I
that's
was
the bad
about to say
part.
that. I was about to say that's the thing. It's like Philly, and I learned this about myself. Like Philly, I lived in a food desert. Nicetown doesn't have fresh produce and stuff. Nicetown got poppy stores where I can go get a cheesesteak platter for $5. Or at least I could. I don't know if I still can. I can go. I used to be, all right. So me and Mars used to go to the corner store. $2. They get you 4 bags of chips, a 50-cent day soda, and candy if you wanted the shit. And that's what we would eat. I never forget the one time we went to Happy Land and Mars got 16 bags of chips. 16 bags of chips. And then ate them all. That was the craziest thing. But it's
No,
like,
no. The worst thing about that was how he paid for those.
did
I
he pay,
don't know if
did
you
he pay,
remember.
did he pay with them in coins?
Yes, he did.
I
I
ain't
wish,
had it
yo,
though.
I wish he was on the line right
That's why I wanted him on, yo. Cause like
Stuff for coins all the time that I used to take out of my
now.
dad's
Yo, he
pocket.
really bought
I
like
went to
16 bags though.
I
but
went
that's how I paid for my Mr. Softy. My mom had a coin jar. Whenever Mr. Softy came around, I was in my mom coin jar. Let me give me $1.25 and let me get a vanilla cone with Jimmy's. Let's go. Mr. Softy, man. I tell you, that's why I'm obese, man.
Yeah.
Philly, the cheesesteak platters were cheap. The hoagies were like $3.50. And if I had $5, then I can get chips and a drink with it. And
Man,
it's like,
once upon a time there used to be dollar hoagies.
yes, I remember that. Around the corner on I can't remember the street. What's the street? What's the street?
You used to
Is
go
it
to
Hunting
Poppy
Park?
and get one for $1.
First of all, are we racist for calling every Hispanic man that works in the back of the Poppy stores Poppy?
I mean, they call each other
to
like they refer to each other as that. I don't know. That
Is
I
it
feel like
true?
it's just a cultural thing, honestly.
Maybe. All I know is no matter where I went, I was like, "Hey, Pape, let me get a honey turkey, lettuce, tomatoes, pickle, salt, pepper."
They said to you, though.
They do. They used to
me.
call Joy. Yes, they'd be like, "Mommy, you want fried onions on your cheesesteak?" Joy would be like, "Yes." All right, got you. First of all, the one that used to work on 22nd Street used to always flirt with Joy all the time. But I didn't care though, because he used to make the hoagies the best. And I ain't had no competition with Poppy. He wasn't gonna do nothing. But it was just funny. He's just like, I come in, this dude called my girl mommy. Hey, mommy with the purple. Ooh, like what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, hold on now. Make my hoagie first, then do it. But yeah, the diet. People, I see that diet plays a big factor in like the correlation between like cancer.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, it's a
And
lot of other stuff too nowadays,
there,
but
it is, but it's like the biggest thing is like just diet. Like right now, like to be transparent, my mom needs dialysis now, and all the dialysis centers in her area are full because all the people have kidney issues because they have poor diets. And it's crazy because I just found out maybe like last week most of the people in my mom's block all have the same medical conditions because they all just eat from the corner stores. That's it. They just eating processed meat, snacks, and stuff that ain't really good for them, but it don't fuel the body how it needs to be fueled.
Yeah.
Like every now and then it's fine, but like every day, it's not good. It's not good at all. So that's one reason why I kind of wanted to take, charge of my health, because I'm like, dang, I don't want to be in that situation. Like my whole last time in Philly changed me. Like I'm like, I ain't eating nothing I'm not supposed to be eating.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I've seen the craziest change in my personal health was just eating smoothies and drinking water more. Like when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, like I gotta do something different.
Hey, yes, for real. I try to drink 1.5 of these a day. Because I don't know. It's just, I don't know, and I want to live for a long time, even though I might not get a chance to, because we're gonna be ruled by robots soon, but which we will. I feel that coming, and I'm very terrified. So I need to figure out how to build an EMP, so I can be like the Call of Duties and just push that button,
Like
shut
they
them
gonna
down.
shut the internet one day.
Yo, can you ever think like what would we do without the internet? First of all, what would you
Personally,
do? What would you
personally,
do?
I think we would be fine. I don't know about all these other younger kids and things like that. Like, it's a lot of people that just rely on it too much.
Well,
You saw
nowadays
Facebook went down for like one day, and people
they
like,
lost their minds. It's
yeah,
hilarious, man.
companies were definitely getting hurt by that too. But
They
still,
were. To be honest, having a business, you need social media,
hmm
because the algorithms, how you push stuff. That's how we get people to come to our events and stuff.
it's so crazy that we're saying that though. Like, just looking at how it started, like Facebook was just a college app when it was first made. Now it's
Absolutely,
something
bro.
completely different.
All right, so it's funny. I think I shared this post on Facebook recently. It's like we're part of a weird mix where we're not quite millennials, not quite whatever the hell came before millennials, because we not only saw the birth of the internet, we saw like the growth of the internet. And if you recall, you go to Walmart or whatever department store, there used to be AOL disc for you to have free internet,
Trash.
and that's what started the internet, bro. Everyone had that You Got Mail or that AIM chat. And that's what started the internet. Now look at us. We got internet anywhere we go. Remember we had our razor phones and we had the internet and we could send pictures? That was top-notch tech. Now sending a picture is like you got filters.
I gotta text you, man. I can't call you until after 6.
Yo, I remember that. I remember that. After 9 for me,
Oh
I
yeah,
ain't had you had
yeah.
AT&T. So yours was like after 7. I think I had
Well, AT&T had, you could talk to anybody on AT&T for free. So
that's right. And I had Verizon.
that stuff was so. Oh my god! Like even talking about that stuff, it's just like look how far we've come. Like
But is that a good or a bad thing though?
I, I mean, for us, it's fine because we've experienced both sides. Like if the internet go down, I think we'd be alright to some
Yeah, I'd
degree.
be fine. I'd be fine. I mean, I enjoy the internet. A lot of my entertainment comes from the internet. But
Yeah,
as
I,
far as occupying myself, I think I'd be fine.
I'll be just fine.
But my question is, will you though? Because you spend mad time on the internet.
It's cool. I got a PC. I got tons of things on here to keep me busy.
Melissa disagrees. Melissa like he do be on the internet a lot.
No, I don't. The only thing I do be surfing a lot, but I'd be just fine without it. I got too many games on my computer, and I'll be cool. Like we lived in the 90s, the 2000s. Man, we got this.
I will say this though, I do miss one thing from like our generation. Like when we used to come over to your crib or you come over or whatever, we played games. That was a different type of energy though, versus playing games online.
Yeah,
Like
I
there was camaraderie. There was
hate that.
there was
I
shit
hate
talking
that there's
person
not more games like that nowadays.
on the
Everything's
Switch.
online.
On the Switch. Shout out to Nintendo.
You gonna
Mario
get me
Party.
going? You gonna get me going on a rant about that company, man?
Nintendo is the one of the best companies as as far as innovation and creativity goes. But what we talked about earlier about them caring about their consumers, they could care less about us,
They just want your wallets.
and that's
When
fine.
we going? When we going to get good 1080p 60 frames?
I don't care. So you know what's so funny about HD? I can't even tell shit is HD. Like and I hate when I'm looking at something and it
No,
looks like I'm the one filming it. I hate that.
I will say this about them: they do a really good job of like they tend to do a good job optimizing their games for the quality that their hardware is. Like,
You make the
don't
best
give
out
them
of
too
what
much.
you can.
Except for Pokemon, I'm not gonna let that slide.
Pokemon wasn't bad though. It just was
It was
buggy.
not fully optimized.
It
The
was
most recent
buggy.
one, did you
It was
play?
buggy. Yeah, I got it. You talking about the new Johns, right?
Yeah.
Scarlet.
It when too much stuff is going on the screen, it definitely has some issues. But
I ain't gonna hold you. I did see a couple Pokemon stuck in walls and stuff, and one was walking like in the sky at one
it,
point.
I mean, that just be, we were talking before the podcast. I feel like that just goes into like quality nowadays as well. It's just going down. But I mean,
Well,
I feel like that's because of like times that these developers get to actually work on stuff. It's
oh
not.
yeah, people busy, man. People are stressed out. Like working conditions are not like ideal. Like for example, the company I used to work for, there were only 6 of us in IT, but it was 2,000 employees, and we had to help them all. And then, keep in mind, I was the third round of layoffs. The first two, they had already laid off most of my team to the point there was only 3 of us. It was me and 2 other people
So
supporting like 1,200 people.
it's still like that. Then what? How many people?
Well, I don't know. I don't work there no more. I don't know what they're doing, so it's up to them.
That
They got
sounds
it.
crazy.
It was extremely crazy, bro. And then to find out, they was gonna lay me off. I was like, look, I was relieved, but at the same time, I was like, damn, this kind of messed up. Y'all just work me like a dog. And it's the same with like Marvel and stuff. The Marvel movies been going downhill. I don't know if you've seen the most recent ones, but they look like crap.
Them Jones, though, I can't.
It look like crap.
The last one I seen was Doctor Strange.
Which one? The second one or the first one?
Uh, have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched all this stuff.
The more recent one with Wanda.
Yeah, that was terrible too. It looked terrible.
Well, I mean, you know who made that movie, right?
The dude that made the Spider-Man. Well, you mean made it or directed it?
Did he make that or he directed it?
He directed it. I don't know if he wrote the story or whatnot, but he directed it.
I mean, but like that's it pretty much seemed like all his other movies. If you've seen any of them.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2. Well, I haven't seen none of them.
No, have you seen any of his other work except for Spider-Man?
Nah, man, no. I'll be watching movies.
Go check out some of his other works and you'll see just why that movie was like that. But he's more of a horror person.
Yeah, I was about to say the reason they booked him is because it was supposed to be a more horror movie. I didn't get that vibe from it. I just got like a crazy chick mad over some imaginary kids. And that's all I got from it. Is that not the plot of the movie?
That plot was so bad, but yeah.
Bro, I'm like, and first of all, here's my thing. If I didn't have Disney Plus and watch WandaVision, like I wouldn't have known what the heck was going on.
That too. You have to watch all of those. You usually have to watch all of those shows to see how they tie together. It's rough.
And it's
not all good.
They're not all good. She-Hulk was terrible. Miss Marvel was like, I mean, honestly, I don't even care about them anymore. I just be like, oh, they got a new thing. And then I put it on.
Damn.
Right.
What's going to happen with Jonathan Majors?
Bro, I don't know. Me and Joy be talking about this a lot because we were like, Joy, when it happened, Joy was like, I think he did it. I was like, wait, what? She's like, I think he did it.
Text messages?
Listen, man, I study law. I'm just going to leave that alone.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's another thing Joy and I was talking about. We were like, why would his lawyer put that stuff out there? That seemed to be more incriminating.
Hold on.
That was more incriminating. And I'm like, you should have just let that go, bro. Like, he need to fire his lawyer. He messing him up. He got the Disney bag. He about to lose.
He got too much money to be having a lawyer do him like that.
But there was other women who have come forward.
Yeah, I heard. And that's the kind of thing that made me like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap for him.
I feel bad because he was really good in Creed 3.
He's an excellent actor, and I'm going to miss him because ain't nobody going to pick him up.
I mean, Chris Brown had a situation like that. Chris Brown still make music.
I'm really surprised he came back from that, honestly.
But well, he cried. He cried on screen.
Hollywood is different. The music
is it
in Hollywood?
I feel like pretty close in my opinion. I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah.
What between music and Hollywood?
Yeah, like.
Bro, no, they are not the same. Music artists they will do drugs and then sing about them. Actors will not do drugs and be like, "Oh, I didn't do drugs."
Well, he tied with Disney too, so that's just not gonna fly.
But here's my thing, though. Disney can take a bit of okay.
No, they
There's
start.
no way Disney can be like, okay, we're going to have to change our main villain. It was
They're
this
going to
guy.
recast. They're going to recast him.
They're going to Terrence Howard it.
Yeah, yeah. They did it before you.
They did it with a side character. Did you see Ant-Man?
Yeah. No, I didn't see him.
Okay,
I
so I'm gonna
told you,
spoil it
nah,
for you
bro. I'm
anyway.
not. That's fine. You can
I'm gonna
spoil
spoil
it,
it
man.
for you. So at the end credit scene, the Kane dude, he has all these variants and stuff. So at the end, they showed him, and it's all Jonathan Majors, a
Well,
bunch of them,
there you go.
all different
It's
styles.
gonna be another variant that come.
See, no, that don't work. They all look like him. So I don't know. I hope he beats it. Well, dang, terrible choice of words there. I hope he wins and it comes out that he didn't do it, but I don't know. It don't look good for him, and I feel bad for him because Disney money. I kill for some Disney money.
He had all types of money. He was doing good.
But yeah, man. He started with Lovecraft Country was the first thing I know of.
Yeah, I've seen him in a couple movies.
I only watched the first episode of the show, and I was like, I don't get it, and I just stopped.
Same.
Yeah.
I've only watched one episode. I still got to go back and watch that. Then they canceled.
So,
Story.
never watched that either.
No, not the actual show. I'm just saying, like, American Horror Story, like, you know how we've been treated in America.
Yes, and I was okay with that. I was like, oh, okay, so they talk about racism, they talk about this, sundown towns, and when I'm like, okay, cool. Then it was tentacles and then like a monster, and I was like, what? This don't make no sense to me. It turned me off. At first, I was here for it, like, okay, I'm about to learn some stuff, and then it just became weird. I ain't got time for that. I like shows that are going to be like fun, interesting, like something I can remember. I also know what kind of stuff I used to watch. I used to watch back in the day. The Simpsons is my number one show. I used to watch that.
The stuff I watch.
Oh man,
What do you watch, Melissa?
Man.
Yo, I actually sometimes when they were on FX and I had the app, there was a shuffle button where I could just click shuffle and then put a random Simpson episode on. I missed that.
Yeah, I missed that. Something like that would be cool.
Netflix has that for their stuff, but it's weird. Like I'll hit it and it'll recommend me like Love Is Blind, and I don't watch that.
That's something Melissa watched. Like she loves.
So I watched it with Joy here and there.
Same. Those social shows are interesting, I guess.
The Circle, that's my show. I love The Circle.
You watched that too, right?
No, I watched 100. Did you see
that? Is that the fitness one?
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of that.
Joy watched that. See, Joy be watching all types of random Netflix stuff. When I go on Netflix, I search for them.
Watch everything, man.
See, I ain't got time for that.
I be telling her she should be putting people on, man.
Well, look, I need to ask her what she watching because I need some new shows.
Watch everything.
What she need to do is create a YouTube channel. But all right, y'all, this is my review of episode 4 of.
She said she don't want to.
That's not my thing. I don't like to be in front of a camera talking.
I feel like that's a bit of a dig towards me, but
no, it's not. It's not my thing. I don't like to talk in front of people. I don't like, like people. I don't want people in the comments saying stuff to me. Like,
don't read the comments.
I can understand that, but at the end of the day, I'd be like, I don't give a damn. People say whatever they want behind the screen. They won't say it to your face, though.
Oh, there's a lot of internet bullies out here.
Ooh, man, that happens a lot in the FGC.
What is the FGC?
Fighting game community.
Oh, you abbreviated that like I was going to know what it was.
Not bad, you right.
I'm like, what? FGC, what?
I mean, that's a different environment, though. It's competitive.
So wait, what's VGC then?
Video game console.
Ain't the tournament thing in Vegas called VGC?
Oh, are you talking about Evo?
Oh, I'm true. I'm all wrong.
You just made up an acronym.
I did.
I mean, it was an acronym, but it wasn't related to
I'm over here like, wait, VGC, I thought it's called Evo. What that stand for?
It just stands for evolution. It's just abbreviated.
Oh, they doing too much.
Yeah.
They doing too much.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to figure that out, man. But I do want it to be fun though. I'm not gonna be able to make it to the Evo. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't get the early bird job. My situation was not situating at the time, so I was like, I'll pay regular price. Then I saw regular price like 110. Then I was like, I might have to just be in a room.
Nah, we gonna get you on there.
I mean, look, I'm cool with sneaking places. I ain't got no problem with that. I can always have like, oh man, I left my phone in there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We gonna get you on there. Ain't none of that.
Look, I bought fighters.
We gotta go hit the tables to get you in there. We gonna do that.
Now, if we talk about gambling, I'm down for that. You gamble for real, like in the casino?
Only roulette and baccarat.
I never played baccarat. Roulette is my game. You play inside or outside?
Outside. I don't mess with the inside.
Bro, I started playing inside. So for our anniversary, we went to our honeymoon went to Atlantic City. And there was this dude, he walked up with two black chips, and he put it on like 28 and 10. That thing hit, huh?
Oh, I thought you followed him.
No, I ain't following him. It hit, and he won $3,500. And I was like, bro, teach me how to play inside. Told me how to play inside. I play inside now. It's very fun. It gives you. It's more of a risk.
I'm about to say that's an adrenaline rush, man.
It is, but when it hits, you be like, yo. One time me enjoy it. You know what my game is? Craps. Craps is my game. It's funny. That's a fun game. It's easy money, dude.
It can be into that snake eyes hit or that 7.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to lose. Like you can't be hot forever. But the way we
in person, that game is fun though.
Yeah. We learned how to play one day. We just were like, can you teach us how to play? And then we found we have a system. When we go to the casino, if we're going to play craps, it has to have a couple of things at the table. It has to have a funny guy that's cracking jokes and a good shooter. And three things. And the third one is a baller. So it's got to have someone with multiple chips, someone that's cracking jokes, and someone that knows how to really roll those dice. And every time we find those things, we win.
What do you like to bet on in craps?
6 and 8.
6 and
8. Those are the two that have the highest probability of coming out. And it makes sense. And we always win. Joy likes to do 9 and 10 also, but I prefer to stick with 6 and 8. I would like put 6 and 8. And it just makes money until snake eyes hit. And if you whoever's listening or whatever, leave a comment and let me know what y'all favorite casino game is. I be playing craps on Grand Theft Auto.
Dude, you should just try baccarat. It's just easy.
I need to learn how to play.
You just pick either player or banker.
That didn't tell me anything. That told me nothing.
It's a 50-50 game. You pick banker or you pick player, and you just have to see how the cards are dealt out. It's kind of like blackjack, except you're not trying to get to 21. It's like you want to try to get to 10. I would literally have to sit down and just show you.
Bro, what you just said made absolutely no sense to me. Melissa, do you understand?
You would need to see a visual demonstration of it. It's
like I understand because
you've seen me play it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he talked.
It's like blackjack, and you pick which side going to win.
Yeah.
The player or the banker.
It's a 50-50 game. That's the main reason I like it.
And then sometimes it's a tie.
And if it's a tie, you don't lose money.
Too.
You don't lose money on the tie, so it's
a you bet on the tie, right?
You can bet on it, but the chances of getting a tie are so low. The payoff for a tie is 8-1.
Yeah, I'm looking on my phone right now. See if there's an app. I was trying to see if I can learn how to play it. What's it called? Baccarat?
Yeah, BACCRAT.
Oh, okay. I see it. I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna learn how to play this.
It's very simple. In the casino, it might be a bit harder to play it. The minimum for that table might be a little more expensive.
Is it 15 or 25?
It might be more than that.
Oh, y'all be at a high limit road.
Nah, that's just the type of game that it is. You'll usually see like all the ballers on that shit, like all the Asians and stuff. I'm not even joking. Like,
no, I know you're not joking. When we go to the casino, there's always a lot of Asian people there. Especially with the roulette tables, for sure.
It might be more like generational wealth with them or something, but they all be just like having money. They do some crazy bets.
Oh, for sure. That's how you make money. Crazy bets. It's funny because when Joy and I, our funds are low at the casino, we look at each other. We be like, crazy bet, but yeah. So we'll take our last little like $25 and put them on like 12 in roulette. One time it hit, and then we just started playing again, and then we walked away with nothing again. But
See, like stuff like that is exactly why I like baccarat. Just keep it real simple, 50-50 odds, get your money and leave.
it's stuff like that is why I don't like gambling. Like I'll do it for fun here and there, but like,
Right.
so when we were still living in Philly, I was working for the post office. I was working for the post office for a little bit, but I got laid off then too. And me and Joy were living off my unemployment check, and she was working. So whatever my unemployment check, damn, maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't know. But anyway, when my unemployment check hit, we would go to the sugar house, and then that's how we get our rent money. Because
Bet Rivers, it's not Sugar House no more.
I'm sorry, what?
Bet Rivers Casino.
Ew, that sounds ugly. And then y'all got a live casino now, right?
Yeah, I haven't been in
Why
there.
is Yo, so do y'all feel like casinos contribute to the crime rate? Like, because the areas that these casinos are in are not like the best areas.
Possibly, but yeah, it's kind of hard to tell because of where they're located. Like, there's nothing around them, which is fine.
Where's the live one at?
It's down by the stadiums.
So South Philly.
Yeah, it's like right across from stadiums. As soon as you get off the highway, it's right there.
Yeah.
But y'all got 3 now, right? It's the live, the Sugar House, or
I mean,
whatever
Parks
the hell.
up in the far northeast.
That's Ben Salem.
Yeah,
They ain't Philly. But y'all got 3 in Philly though, right? I thought I heard that. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Honestly,
Well, y'all live there.
There's no reason to go to those places unless you want a social environment. I mean, you can just gamble on your phone now, which is absurd.
Which I think is wild.
Yeah, people don't need that. I'm sorry. Like, I know people that don't need that.
Yeah, I got a homie. Yeah, that's not it. Well, that's not the actual casino. I got a homie who used to he plays poker, and he had a bit of a gambling problem. He had to go.
I know a couple people.
He had to go to an anonymous thing. I mean, anything that's not, I won't say good, but anything that helps release dopamine can become addictive. Like porn.
It's a rush to it.
Yeah, like porn is like a big addiction these days. Like people are like, you know how many ads I get about porn addiction? I'm like, why are y'all showing me? I'm fine.
Ew,
I'm fine. But I mean, like, it's a big thing.
Avoid ads. I'm sorry.
Yo, I try to avoid ads too, but they want you to pay more money to avoid ads. I had YouTube Premium for like a good 3 months.
YouTube Premium? Oh, you balling, dog. I got YouTube Vance. That's what I got.
The hell is that?
Some shit he ain't found.
I swear, also all the heck, yo.
Some fake YouTube shit he ain't found, just like the fake what's that shit with the music bait?
Oh, the fake Spotify?
Yeah, I got the that fake too. Spotify.
Now I know. Now I see why you got a burner phone. You got a burner phone. You be doing some crazy shit on your actual phone.
Fake stuff. Fake Microsoft Word. Fake Excel.
I'm with them on that though. I'm with them on the software. Software is ridiculously priced.
I'm not paying.
And it looks just like it. I said, where did you find this shit from?
Well, first, these developers out here are crazy, dog. Why is their app better than Microsoft? Like,
I need you to show me this.
Oh, it's called Libre.
I think I heard of this one. I wouldn't use it though. I mean, I don't got time for word processing. Huh?
LibreOffice, LIBRE.
I'm looking into this now. But I'm with him on that though. Like I don't like paying for software is ridiculous. Photoshop and all that.
Why I got to pay for it again?
Remember back in the day? I don't know if they still do this, but like Microsoft 2003 or whatever, there was like you can do the one license where you use it at one time. It's only for that one computer, or you get the 5 license one where you can use it on multiple. Do they still do that?
I don't even know.
I don't even know. Oh no! It's all cloud based. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I know this.
They want you.
I had to order it.
You subscribe and everything, bro.
We had the.
I'm away from all of that.
Yeah, well, good for you. We had the licenses for the company, and I guess I can't put their business out there, but it was pricey. It was like a couple $1,000s for only like 300 something licenses,
Yeah.
and this is ridiculous. It's
Yo,
ridiculous.
come get this Libre office.
I'm good. I'm gonna use Google Docs.
Oh
Google
no, I'm
Docs.
not talking about you. Yeah. I use Google Docs too. That's convenient though,
It's
especially if
convenient.
you can
That's what I
share
use.
files.
That's what I use to make my outlines for the show. I send it to the guests. They get to edit it how they want and whatnot. I was gonna do one for this, and I was like, man, let's just go off the top of the head. I feel like I can have a conversation with you about anything because shit, I've known you for years. We ain't gonna get on here and be like, so how was your day? You know what I mean? So, but Google Docs is dope. You are a hacker, and I love that about you. You put me on some things. This man helped me get a GameCube emulator on my Mac, so I'll be playing Wind Waker. I'll be playing Wind Waker on my Mac. There's no point in me hooking my GameCube up anymore. I love it. This is dope. And we were just talking about.
I'm about to say it's not like you don't have the game, so
Exactly. Like I could play it, but why do I want to plug? First of all, I don't even think I have a TV that fits the connection for that. It don't have HDMI. It got component.
yeah, they got adapters for those now.
I ain't asked too much.
They had to come up with something because people still play Smash, which is absurd.
Yes, there's a tournament going down here next week or the week after for Melee, and I was like, what? How y'all doing that?
That game's too much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when I saw people wave dashing with Marth, I had to just be like, nah, I'm good. This dude kept me in an infinite grab, slammed me down, kept do the little wiggle thing. I'm like, man. Matter of fact, it's my homie Mike. I was gonna have him on the show. I met him in college. I went over to his dorm. He trashed me. He wave dashed me.
Yeah. I'm a beat you down to Smash. You don't want to play me, man.
First of all, you sound like an old man.
Wait, who you playing Smash?
Nowadays, Pac-Man.
Oh, maybe you will beat me. I don't know a damn thing about a Pac-Man.
Hold up. I'm gonna tell you who I play exactly. Because I was just playing Smash earlier. Mario, Link. Of course, I play with Link. It's my guy. He's been my guy since the OG. I don't play with Marth anymore since they changed his B move.
The other character,
I don't like
that. The other Morph.
Which one? like 7 Fire Emblem characters on these games now. People I never heard of.
The whole roster, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Look, they got Sora.
Female version of him.
Yeah, Lucina. That's the one that's closest to.
They say she's better than him.
She's old Marth. Her moveset is old Marth from Melee.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that's why she's better than him, because now he's weaker, and unless you get the tip of the sword, you know the whole thing. But yeah, sorry y'all, that's a rant about video games. But Smash Brothers, if you don't play Smash Brothers, something wrong with you. I tried to teach Joy how to play it, and she was like, it's confusing to me. What is the percentage? And I'm like, it's your damage. But what does that mean?
That game's hard to play.
It's not hard to play, bro. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I'm over here playing it right now. It is, but Pac-Man is my character.
It can be hard to play, depending on who you're playing against.
Look at that. I just picked a random person. Look who I've been playing as Link, and look who I'm fighting. Ganondorf. He about to trash me. He moving already. I'm going to pause it, though, because I'm going to play this when I get off. You drinking a Celsius? Does that actually give you energy?
Yeah. I've been drinking them instead of getting coffee.
Oh, look at you. Making smart choices, but that got sugar in it, don't it?
No.
I thought it did.
This has no sugar. It's only 10 calories. That's the only reason I get them.
Okay. That's what's up. It's a healthier option when you need a boost of energy. Look at us, man. We getting old. We taking care of ourselves. Look at that. You ain't got no gray hairs, though. I'm a little envious of you. Why you ain't got no gray hair?
You have gray hairs. You just can't see them.
All right, pause. I don't think I want to know where they at.
I mean, what hair I got?
Okay, all right. Hold up. I mean, mine are very visible. I was talking to somebody. I was talking to Joy, matter of fact. Shout out to my wife. She said she loved my gray hairs. She was looking at me on my birthday. She was like, I like 35, Brandon. I was like, okay. Say no more. She said, I like the gray. I like the way you wear your hair nowadays. I'm like, okay. She's gassing me up. I was like, okay. Shoot.
I don't know about that no more, man.
Yeah, I'm actually a little envious of you because haircuts are not cheap anymore. When I was in high school, they were $20.
Yeah, I'm hella cheap, man.
Now they $50. I don't think I look good with a bald. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. It ain't bad. I might do it. I am. I ain't cutting the hair off, facial hair off though. I remember when I was a young buck and I wanted facial hair so bad.
No, don't cut the facial hair off.
Nah, I would look mad weird. Yeah, I know a dude had no facial hair on his face, mustache, beard. It's weird. He just like an egghead. It shapes your head.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
You got to. I don't know how people do that. I can't do it. Oh, all right, man. No, look, I guess we should wrap this up. It's been an hour and a half, but this has been great. Melissa, shout out to you for the background commentary. I love it.
No problem.
Next time we're gonna get her on camera though.
Yeah, next time when I'm appropriate.
Oh gosh.
She in her PJs.
I'm in my PJs.
Oh, so am I. Well,
Yours don't actually look like PJs.
They don't, but they do. It's just you know how when we were in the pandemic and you had to do Zoom calls and all you did was just like worry about the top half.
Right.
That's me right now. That's me right now.
I'm trying to be like your one friend. I need to grow some CBD.
Oh, you talking about Chef JD Bird?
Yeah, I got.
Did she say she grows? She did say she grows her own. First of all, she is fantastic. Next thing I'll come down.
Can't grow no other plant, so I might as well grow that, right?
What, CBD?
Yeah.
We went. So, all right, we're gonna continue the conversation clearly. So this weekend we went to Birmingham, Alabama, and we went to the CBD store. This dude gave us a sample of I don't know what it was. It was like some additive to our water. You just squirt a few drops and it like put CBD. I didn't think nothing about CBD because I was like, okay, the weed is better because of the other stuff, I guess. And they did the CBD, and the second we drank that water, I tell you, we felt so relaxed. Joy was like, I feel like I'm floating right now. And I was relaxing.
Like, I love CBD.
Just without the psychedelic effects.
Yeah, he was telling us about that. He was like, they separate the
you just feel real relaxed. I'm gonna try growing some because I just want to see how it mixes with food and stuff like that.
And that's interesting. I never had that. But I tell you, man, we thought we were gonna get that water until he told us his little vial was $30. So we were like, nah.
Nah, I'll get my own.
Yeah, I was like, can't do that, bro. $30 is a lot for a little vial. I'm good. But it was good. It was dope. I mean, if I had some bread, I'd buy it. But it was a nice little sample. It's random.
I'm gonna make my own, man. I don't got time for that.
Well, you the type of brother that just likes to, get things the way he wants to get them. Hence the hacking, hence the stealing. Not stealing, but
I mean, some of that hacking stuff is also because of just like trying to avoid ads and stuff like that too.
Talk to me more about this fake YouTube though. Because like I said,
go look it up. It's called YouTube Vents.
First of all, I hate when people tell me to look shit up. I can type something in Google and it don't mean it's the exact shit you want.
I don't know if it's gonna come up. Actually, these idiots tried to make an NFT, and it pretty much got them in trouble, like legal issues with YouTube. But it should still be there, I guess.
All right. So I got a question for you. Melissa, I think you already gonna go to bed. Austin, you up? You gotta go to sleep?
No, I'm good.
Mars just hit me.
I'm usually up during these hours anyway.
Me too. Although for me doing that, I'm tripping because in what time is it? 3 a.m. In 4 hours, I'm gonna have a toddler waking up ready to play, and I'm good here like, yeah. But anyway, Mars just hit me. I told him to get on. This man said, "Sorry, fellas, just woke up from my post-work nap." I love that.
He does
that. Post-work nap. That's why y'all friends. You always, yes, bro, yes, all you want, because you say the same shit too. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm like, it's fucking 8 o'clock at night. What you mean you taking a nap?
You take a nap so you got the energy to be up late and do the things you want to do.
I mean, we live on an awkward schedule anyway, so.
Yo, all right, this made me think of a fun story about Austin. So back in the day, it was some game. Was it Final Fantasy? It was some game where you had to keep going around the world to unlock something or level something up. Austin made a contraption where he stuck his controller and one of the sticks up so he could fall asleep, and it did it for him the whole night. What game was that?
That was the glitch in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Which one?
If you flew throughout the boundaries of the map, it spawned some random stuff on the game.
Oh, right. And didn't it randomly take you to Liberty City too or something? Something dumb.
That's what they said, but it just like messed the game up a bit.
But it was just funny that you've been hacking stuff for a long time.
That
Oh, he
wasn't
said
a glitch.
If there's a hack to be found, Austin will find it.
this is
It's not like I'm making these hacks. It's just some really amazing people out here with some crazy skills. And I'm just
oh,
benefiting from them.
hold on, y'all. Oh, this is about to be a treat. This is gonna be one of the longer episodes, my longest episode, because I'm about to invite Mars in here.
Yeah, and I'm about to go to sleep.
No, we need the commentary. Don't go to sleep yet. We're not ready for sleep. Actually, I'm hungry right now. I'm about to eat something. I don't care what time it is.
I'm getting hungry too. I'm about to go grab a smoothie.
Delicious strawberry shortcake for his birthday.
I'm about to get some of that too. I shouldn't eat that, but
So good.
Man, treat yourself. You only turn 35 once.
that is true.
Yo, don't we both have older women than us?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Look at us robbing the grave. Go us. Go us.
First of all, I am not that much older, only by a year.
Oh, I know. Joy, a year older than me. I say the same thing to her. She robbing the cradle. I'm robbing the grave. It's okay. I take pride. I take pride in the fact that when I met her, I didn't even graduate high school yet. She was a sophomore in college. So look, when you got it, you got it, right? That's look. I can't help it. She met me, and I was the smoothest man she ever met. It's like no.
This guy that's about to get on the phone, he's the one who got me smoking.
Yeah, I know. He's a terrible influence. That's a bad Mars.
One of the best things that happened to me. What you talking about?
A bad Mars.
My back was done.
Yo, it's funny. It's so funny. He said what?
My back was in shambles.
This is true. After the accident, you were a damaged man physically. So I'm
that's
glad
right.
that helped.
You had that herniated disc from the accident?
Nah, it's probably just from a whole bunch of crap. Probably that too, but
Austin was always the one. How do I put this like kindly? Austin was always doing too much, yo. Like he'd be running and jumping on stuff randomly. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You're like, come on, man. Just walk.
yeah, I remember I had jumped on your back one day. Oh, that shit was hilarious.
Like too much. You be doing too much, man. It's fun, yo. So it's funny because I'm bad with names, huh?
You remember that night?
No. Do you remember the night we got? Hold on, this is funny to me. Oh, damn, I told Joy about this. Remember that night we went out drinking with our friends from the airport? You, me, and Mars. We went over one of their apartments.
Yeah, I remember.
We were all so drunk, and we were walking down Erie Avenue, and there was I feel so bad about this, but there was a guy in a automatic wheelchair, and I was like, guys, there's a robot coming, loud as crap. He was coming down. Oh my gosh, yo, I felt so bad,
I
man.
don't remember much from that. I remember getting the Broadnary and just like,
Yo, let's go.
It's funny. We was talking about you, not in a bad way, but just like
Good, bad. I don't give a damn. What's up, fellas?
Sixers, yes.
Hey, you are a diehard Phillies fan, not Phillies, but Philadelphia fan.
Everything Philadelphia, dog.
MVP.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
MVP, let's go.
I have no idea what y'all talking about because I ain't keep up with no sports.
Bruh, you got to.
Just got awarded MVP.
Oh yeah, that I know.
Bryce Harper, Jalen Hurts, like yo, Philly is on fire right now.
Yo, did you pull up to Philly for the Super Bowl or no?
Bruh, so crazy shit happened. So I want to say like a week before Super Bowl, I bought my plane ticket to Philly, cocky as shit. Like, yo, I'm going regardless. I double booked myself because I was moving at the same time. So like some things fell through with a house that I was about to move into, so it messed up my moving plans.
Mm-hmm.
It offset them by a week. So like I literally was like moving stuff out of the crib, trying to get ready to catch my flight, but it was just impossible. So I had to like hire movers and stuff to like help with the move. But yeah, like the crib I was trying to move into had gas leaks and stuff, dog. It wasn't livable.
What?
So yeah, man, I had to raise hell to get my bread back. It was like $3,000 I invested into this spot, and then I had to get my damn money back.
That's wild.
Yeah, man.
All right, to catch you up on what we've been talking about, though,
For sure.
we reminisced about how we used to do dumb stuff like set fires on stuff.
Bruh. Those were the days. Those were the
Yo,
days. Oh my god, yo.
yo,
Oh my god, yo. Oh my god. Wait. Were we all together when we lit that bottle of alcohol on fire at the park?
yes, no, Austin didn't remember that when we bought the rubbing alcohol on the Scott toilet
Yes.
paper.
Yes. Yes.
Yo,
Yo.
first
Oh
of
my
all,
god.
buying that was like the most incriminating thing because we went to Walgreens on Broad and Huntington Park,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Can we get this 8-pack of toilet paper, this rubbing alcohol, and can we get that lighter right there?" Like, what were we? What were we thinking?
Look, they sold it to us no problem, man. They was trying
They
to get their
did.
bread.
They did.
Capitalism, dog. That shit's the best.
Yo, the other thing we reminisced about were how you went to Happy Land and bought 16 bags of chips.
Yo. All right, first off, this was back in the day where chips were a quarter, all right? So 16 bags of chips is only $4, all right? $4.
Yo,
But you get them
yo,
to change.
I don't sound so crazy. I don't sound so crazy. I spent $4, all right? I was
in
hungry
coins.
too. I was hungry, bro. I was such a hungry kid.
You were. Yo, what was up with
Bruh.
that? Yo, I feel like every
Bruh.
time we were together, Marston would be eating something.
Bruh, I remember like Brandon was letting me stay at his crib and shit, and his mom was making waffles, and just like my stomach was on infinite. This nigga turned to me and was like, "Are you gonna eat me out of house and home, nigga?" I was like, "Yo, my bad, my bad."
Yo, but it was cool though because my mom ain't care. Yo, real shit though. Y'all was always like brothers, yo. My mom knew your mom and whatnot. Austin,
I
same.
love your mom, dude. She was dope.
Yeah, man, same, man. So another thing we talked about too was the fact that the reason we probably did these crazy things is because we were all kind of sheltered in a sense.
Yeah.
But now that I have you on here, Mars, Austin wasn't around for this, but do you remember the toy war?
I've been meaning to ask you about this because I think I remember you was definitely there that day. That toy war was epic. Epic. And
Yo,
this how I know I ain't give a shit about nothing that was mine. I ain't give a shit about nothing that was mine.
at
Yo,
all, yo.
my cousins, I don't remember what the special occasion was, but it was like all my cousins were at my house for some family event, bro. I had I'm talking about we're throwing like vintage collectible Power Ranger stuff that's worth money today.
Yeah.
Transformers that are
Oh,
worth money today.
if I knew what
In
this
the
thing would be worth
basement,
today,
going crazy.
I don't even know how it
Throwing them at
started.
it, I don't know how it started, but I was about it. Like there was a box fort that was built. We split the basement into two halves, and we went crazy.
Chuck and Megazords.
Yeah,
But it hurt me though because there was I don't remember what it was. I can't remember exactly, but I want to say it was the Thunder Zord. Someone had threw it and it broke, and Marston was hurt. He was like,
bruh.
"No."
Wait, do you remember that day when I broke my Falcon Zord thinking it could fly?
Yes. Oh
The
man.
head snapped right off in that bitch hit the ground, bruh.
Oh my gosh, yo. When I tell you, we used to do dumb stuff as kids. Man, it was wild, but good
Wait,
times though.
Brandon, wait. Oh no, you wasn't there because you was married. You was probably married by then. Was you there when we was like when we got pulled over by the cops for breaking into that school by accident?
No, he wasn't there for that.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold
Oh my
on.
god.
Me and Melissa want to know what's going on here.
All right, wait,
That
matter
was
of fact, I think
Charles.
this was like freshman year of college, so this is probably like
That was
08, 09, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
there was definitely Charles
Uh,
there.
yeah, Charles is there because he was snitching. I remember that shit. That man read it real fast.
I mean, look, I don't know what the situation was. So
Well, all right, all right, so the reason he was snitching was because he said that he had priors. So he wasn't trying to get in no more trouble. So he was like, "Yeah, it was us." And we was like, "Bruh," we was all sitting on the sidewalk, like, "What are you doing?" But like, we didn't do nothing crazy. We was just like, we were walking around,
You was trespassing.
drinking a bottle of vodka. And we had went into, so like the Midvale SEPTA district station, John, where they got
Yeah.
all the train yards. So we was in there going crazy, like throwing shit, climbing shit, and like we just drunk stumbled over to the school. We didn't go in the school, but we was in the parking lot of the John, just walking around, drunk and shit, fucking around. So then we left and we just walking up the block, and then 4 cop cars pull up on us crazy, and we like, yo, what the fuck? And then, yeah, Charles was like, nah, it was us. It was us. I ain't going to jail. I was like, dog, what is happening? But like, we ain't getting no trouble for it because we ain't do nothing. We ain't break shit. We
Yeah.
just,
I mean, yeah, I was just,
little,
I just happened to be there.
That day
little
was
bit of
so
B&E,
terrible.
but we ain't break nothing.
I've always wanted to go into a school like at night and just like, I don't know, play hide and sneak or some shit back in the day.
It would be great for that, right? There's so
Yo,
many
it'd be
places you
super
can
fun.
like post up.
First of all, there's a lot of abandoned schools in Philly anyway. Like, isn't Gillespie still abandoned?
Bruh, there's like,
This is
I'm about to
places,
say
man.
Germantown High is abandoned.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's a main one.
Yeah.
Not
Yo,
anymore.
Somebody say they made all them kids go to MLK. You know them kids from G Town High and MLK don't like each other.
Yeah.
is Strawberry Mansion still around?
Yep.
I don't even know.
Yes.
I mean, we in whole other states now. We don't even know.
Bro.
Yo, I've been wanting to ask you, how did you end up in Arkansas?
Love, love is a motherfucker.
I mean, look, I
It
can't
make you
fault
do
you for that.
crazy shit. It make
This
you
is
do
true.
crazy shit.
This is very
But
true. But you seem very happy. You're a man of the wild now.
yo, bruh, transformed. I don't know, man. It was like ever since I came back to Philly after I got out of the military, I always been trying to get the fuck out of Philly.
Yeah,
Like,
this was true.
yeah, I knew I was like, nah, I ain't trying to stay here.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was like, I gotta move back home to be close to my family. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get away from mine.
But I can't even fault you for that. Like
That,
knowing the fam, I can't fault you for that.
but it was the best decision I made because, like, for me personally, I thrive when I'm away from the nest. So like, I was too comfortable in Philly.
That's
Like
understandable.
everything was just too easy and accessible. It didn't force me to like try hard enough. So like being on my own in Arkansas is like I got to do everything myself. I don't got nobody to depend on but me. So I like that.
That's what's up. Like I said, you seem very happy, so that's awesome.
Bruh, yo, y'all gotta come out here and see Lake Washita, bruh. This is
Late what
probably
now?
Lake Washita. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in America, and it totally transformed my idea of what Arkansas looked like. Cause like if you listen to the media and what Arkansas looks like, you'd think it was a piece of shit place. It's one of the most beautiful
When y'all gonna
states
get a
in
sports
America.
team? Like, come on. What's
Look,
going on?
man, I'm trying to convert these Arkansans into like national sports fans. Now, what I will say, there are a lot of Eagles fans here in Arkansas.
It's
There's
Eagles
a
fans
lot
here
of
in
them.
Georgia. It's like when they were in the Super Bowl, they went to bars and like posted up
The Super Bowl made everybody love the Eagles.
there. Clearly,
So
I'm in the
there's
Falcons
Eagles
fan.
fans all man, and but I'm also in the middle of Cowboy territory, so there's plenty of them too.
Ooh,
Terrible.
that's a dangerous game you playing, sir.
How can you be a fan of the Cowboys?
First off, I don't understand how any grown man under 35 can be a fan of the Cowboys.
I
Like I
like how
don't
you
get
did an
it.
age on there.
I know, right?
I don't get
It
it.
makes
I don't
sense.
get it.
No, it makes sense.
Like if matter of fact, I say 40. 40 is the max. You could age you could be and be a Cowboy fan. Cause you kind of remember what they was like when they was great. But there's also a 25-year gap where they wasn't shit.
Yo,
Like, man, I
why
don't
you
know.
gotta roast something like that, man? They try.
You don't really watch football, so yeah. But
I do not.
I
No.
I hate the Cowboys. I hate
they
them. I
got
hate
some
them.
they got a pretty strong fan base. It's not
The worst people
Why?
are Philadelphians who are Cowboy fans. Those are the worst. We know a few.
He's talking about Andrew.
We know a few.
I
Oh,
know a few too.
he's all right. He's all right. There's a few.
Oh
There's
my
a few, and
god.
I'll be looking at him sideways like, "Yo, daddy like the Cowboys, and you follow his dumb ass? You're
Oh,
wild."
that's crazy.
Bruh, yo, you know what I think about all the time?
What's
All
that?
them fucking games of spades, bruh.
Yo, that's what we
I am craving that for my spirit, bro. Like,
y'all don't
whatever.
play spades down there?
I'm around white people.
You saying that in a dark room? You saying that in a dark room is hilarious, yo. It seemed like a cry for help.
I miss it. I miss that energy. I miss that energy, bro.
Yeah, you better teach them how to play spades.
Nah, man, I ain't teaching nobody no spades, man. The only person I'm teaching is my wife. That's it. I ain't teaching nobody
That's
else.
fair. That's fair. If you pulled up with her, we play spades, and I'd be like, all right, I'm down with that.
Yeah. Now I haven't played spades with her yet. I played 2,500 with her.
Hey.
But I ain't teach her spades yet, cause like I need to have like a good team to play against, so I could teach her how to play spades, how to talk the board without talking the board. You know, the good stuff.
It's a lot of
Kingdom Hearts. We going to the club tonight.
Yo,
Diamonds are forever.
We used to have reasons, yo.
Yeah, y'all cheating ass niggas.
Yo,
I remember y'all board talk. I remember all that shit.
Me and Austin be on teams. I'd be like, he'd be like, all right, oh man, yo, it's funny because
on the table.
Down here, you know, I'm in Atlanta. It's a bunch of black folks. In the office I worked at, whenever we had like happy hours, I would always get the spades game playing, and we just talk shit and just like it's a different energy when you're playing spades with the people. I don't know what it is.
Man, I miss that energy, man. Like there's just the things you can say to people when you're playing spades.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Sometimes it'd be somewhat flagrant.
Yeah, but it'd be a good time, man. It'd be like very competitive, but still a good time at the same time. Austin, the way you just came on screen was creepy as crap.
Oh.
You just kind of slid into the frame.
Yo,
so another thing.
Night.
Good night, Melissa.
Night.
Another thing me and Mars were reminiscing about the other day. Also, you remember that Sonic tape I made? Do you recall the Sonic tape?
So what Sonic tape?
Oh, he never saw it, bro. We were Twitch before Twitch, man.
We were Twitch before
Twitch. Like, how did we knew?
We listened to our parents, man.
Our parents ain't know nothing. They ain't know nothing.
No.
They know nothing. Respect to them. They knew what they knew for their time, but we understood where we were going in our time.
This is true. Because now, look, we could be millionaires right now.
Because our parents would tell us, like, video games ain't never going to get you nowhere. It ain't going to do nothing for you. And now look at the world. Everybody's playing video games to make money.
Niggas about to play Street Fighter just to try to get a mill.
Yeah.
And they don't even care about that game.
I mean, aren't we those people? Like, I don't know.
No. You talking about niggas? We niggas.
Oh gosh, man. So Mars, what games you be playing nowadays?
All right, so I am currently addicted to Master Duel.
You play it now, like still to this day?
I play Master Duel every day.
Oh,
every day.
Oh,
nah, he got some. He be staying with the meta decks. Like,
oh yeah.
Whoa. I build the meta deck so I can learn the deck, and then I like right now. Tyrillment's going crazy.
Oh, they added them to the game.
Yes, it's beautiful. I love it.
It's not beautiful.
But I'm playing Exo Sisters. You wonder why? Because I hate the meta. So I'm trying to beat them dudes.
It's the best feeling when you beat the meta with Rogue.
It's so sweet.
You about to make
when you beat the meta with Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Well, question: do they have Blue Eyes White Dragon Jet in the game?
Jet's in the game. Jet is.
I'm confident on that.
You can have 3 Jets.
Ooh, let's go.
Like that card should be limited to 1. Well, but it's not really killing the meta the way Kit Kalos is in Instant Fusion.
Oh, I thought they banned Instant Fusion.
They just banned Instant Fusion on Master Duel. It just went live, like I want to say, like yesterday or day
Oh, I'm about to say that card was. I thought they been got that out.
Yeah, but I mean, I was running
it. I got it.
I was running it. Yeah, I mean, but I love Master Duel. I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. That's my slow grind for 100%.
I gotta know, what is the appeal of this game? Because when it came out, the only thing people were saying was like, I can be black and do magic. So what is the appeal of Hogwarts?
All right. Do you like Harry Potter?
Yeah, man. I watched the movies. You know, we read the book.
What house are you?
Shit, I don't know, bro. I ain't never put a thought in that. If I had to, I'd probably be Slytherin.
That's gonna be game of the year.
That tells me a lot, because if you don't know what house you in,
gonna be game of the year.
This game might not exactly appeal to you.
Why would it be game?
Huh?
No, go ahead. Let me hear.
But it's for the diehard Harry Potter fans who have been just like looking for something to like get back into that world.
Oh yeah. No.
It's not the hardest game. It's not the most technically sound game. But if you want Harry Potter nostalgia, this is the game for you. Like, bro, I've been running around Crucioing people, Avada Kedavra, going crazy. I'm in full Slytherin mode.
See, I would be in Slytherin. Because they seem to have more fun.
Yo, I'm full on Slytherin. Like, the hat don't even touch my head. It goes Slytherin. Like, oh shit.
That's funny. All right, I might have to check that out. Like I said, I'm game sharing. I'm
now,
not.
What I will say is that this game has excellent black hairstyles.
See, that's what I heard. Like, you can make yourself black, but black.
Not very many games have a plethora of black hairstyles to choose from, and this game was very inclusive. I will definitely say that. I mean, there's even like a trans character in the game.
Is it really? Huh.
Yeah.
That's very forward thinking. I like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they did that.
Yeah.
Well,
now let's be real. We know why they put the trans in there.
Yes.
Because J.K. Rowling was talking crazy.
I gotta correct myself. I said that
I
was
like
gonna be
that
game of the year.
they did that though.
I'm fucking lying.
They expanded on the Harry Potter lore.
It's gonna be Zelda.
That doesn't
I'm sorry.
affect the original material.
No, it's gonna be Zelda.
I think it's a good game. It's not a great game.
It's 100% gonna be Zelda. I forgot for a second that was coming out.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be Resident Evil
4. Wrong. It's going to be Zelda.
Most likely, yes. Most likely. I mean, I'm excited.
Now,
I'm excited for it.
I know your ass was hyped for this RE4 remake. I know you was hyped.
For sure.
You played the shit out of that damn game.
Bro, that's my game. I love it.
Leon, save me.
Yo, I tell you one thing. The Mercenaries drop. I have not even finished the game.
Know how to milk
I just been on.
They've been doing this for decades.
No. They holding out. That's gonna be the next DLC that you gotta pay for.
Bro, they've been doing this since Street Fighter.
I hate this DLC.
They know how to keep making
this DLC. It's the modern era. You gotta pay for everything.
I'm not saying it's bad.
Chill. No Capcom slander. All right, Monster Hunter is great. Look, I'm not going to slander Capcom because Monster Hunter gives us free monsters. They don't charge us for that. Now, you going to charge me for the cosmetics? I'm cool with that. But the new content in the game that keeps me playing the game is free. So
see, that stuff I like. That's how the stuff that's optional. DLC, cool, but when it's like more of the game, that's a ripoff,
bro. It's hard to say that game's worth buying at all, especially for all the DLC.
Me and Austin, we were playing Destiny pre-release, right? That game was not worth the money that you pay for at release. It was a half-finished game.
Look how much it costs now, though.
Like,
if you think about it, the game's got to be over like maybe close to 400, maybe.
Now, Destiny eventually became a very good game.
Over
we were hooked on that joint at the beginning. Yeah.
Oh
well, no, because you're not going to get all the DLC though. Like now to jump into Destiny. Oh yeah. If you bought everything at release, like you're in pretty deep right now.
Oh, I'm sure. I know
No.
there's a
I'm
bunch of
talking
people that
about
probably
that's
bought
Destiny.
all that DLC.
And that's not including like having the OG emotes and stuff, like the Michael Jackson Thriller emote. Like that was my
Oh
shit. I did. You didn't, but I did. Now, oh yeah. We ain't about Destiny.
man. Final
You
Fantasy
mean
13.
you got Mars on the hacking game too now?
Yeah, bruh. Yo, that was the golden era when we weren't
The Poke
paying for
Trap.
video games.
R.I.P.
I
Oh
remember.
my god.
I remember Austin was selling.
Yeah.
Austin was selling Pokemon
They
on
got my
eBay.
eBay accounts out of there.
Yo, Poke Trap. Poke Trap. Yo. It's still going strong. The Poke Trap. The
Oh,
Poke
bro,
Trap.
that's still a business,
for real.
man. They be want them shinies.
Yo, Evan was dying though. He be selling
you know what's
everything,
crazy?
dog.
One of my
Like,
homeboys was buying from Evan.
Still, he's a legend.
He was like, "Yo, you might know this boy. His name Philly Rider." I'm like, "Yo, that's my nigga." I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that shit. He was like, "Yeah, you Mars, you from Philly. You might know this boy."
probably still
Yeah, I
doing that.
actually do.
That's funny. That's a small world right there.
Crazy. And this boy is from like Kansas or some crazy shit.
Kansas.
Buying Pokemon from my nigga, like
What, the Poke Trap?
wild.
I mean, it's very
Oh
profitable.
man,
I wouldn't be mad
a
at it
hack.
because you can make a few G's per game.
Yeah.
Yo, I must be playing video games
wild.
wrong. Like, how do y'all come up with this?
Which is
I just
absurd.
be
You
like,
can get
selling
any
mines?
item.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty much NFTs before NFTs.
Damn.
It literally it
Why?
turned me off from
What's
playing
up
the
with
game.
being a pioneer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
make
didn't
it
have to
perfect
grind
6
anymore.
IV,
Pokemon is
perfect
such a terrible
EV
grind.
Pokemon, shiny,
Yo,
egg moves. Yeah, it did ruin Pokemon for me. It did.
Interesting.
Now I will say
Yeah,
this:
because
competitive
like
Pokemon, you wasting your
paid
time.
$10
Just
and got the whole Pokedex shiny.
Buy
Like,
'em.
what more do I have to do?
Why would you?
So this again makes me feel like I'm playing video games wrong because when I play Pokemon, I'm literally treating it like I'm like Ash. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna catch that one. I like it.
No.
But Ivy training.
Yeah, just buy him. Just buy him.
But I don't like
Now,
money.
what I will say is that they made it much easier to make
It's easier than spending.
competitive Pokemon, like to
Is
fix
it
your
easier than
EVs.
paying $1?
The IV and EV train, like they made it real
Well,
simple. Well, not real simple, but a lot more doable. Like, I mean, it's easier to get a 6 IV Ditto than ever before.
Yo, you can go on eBay right now. You can get a whole bunch of them.
No, that's the best. That's the best. A 6 IV Ditto with an
Do it
Everstone
yourself.
V in there.
See,
So is it easier than paying $1?
this goes back to what I was saying though. People will
Like,
pay
that's
for
where we at.
convenience. It doesn't
That's
matter
where
what
we
it
at
is,
right
Brandon.
now.
That's too much.
Shoot, you could even
Yeah, I think so.
shoot, you could get free
It
mods
depends
sent
on
to
how
you by just subscribing to people on Twitch.
people just love convenience. It's just
So basically what you're saying is we just doomed as a society.
No. We're not doomed yet. We ain't doomed yet. Wait, when the robots are being convenient and they take the humanity out of being human, then we're fucked.
I think
But
we
until
already
then, we're gonna rock out.
yeah.
We on
So
the
the whole
pathway
thing with
there, though.
convenience is
for
literally
sure,
just going to shift
man.
jobs.
That's why
People want to get other
be rocking with
skills.
this
Like,
AI.
ultimately,
Look, guess what? Because I'm gonna be that dude that's fixing the
it
robots.
depends on whatever.
Oh, that's smart.
It depends on whatever's relevant.
That's
what
smart.
You're gonna have to be able to adapt as we get older. Yep.
But what skills though?
Non-skilled labor is about to be out the door. You got to have a real job skill. You either got to fix stuff or make stuff. And if you just serving stuff, that ain't gonna cut it in the future. Like,
somebody still has to maintain.
Definitely got to fix or create.
Yeah.
Because those are the things that the robots can't do essentially yet. Now in the future,
it's
they
sad
will
to
have
say, but I
repair
mean,
drones.
it's always happening now. Look at the cashier
Some
situation.
human part of it
It's
is
getting
going to have
worse.
to oversee maintenance scheduling, and I'm trying to be that guy where I'm not out of a job.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's crazy, yo. I go to the grocery store and it's like no lanes.
I don't
It's
know. It's getting
only
harder in
self
Philly to
checkout.
do that. They adding
I love
cameras on
that. I don't
everything.
want to
I
do
mean,
it,
I
man.
like it too. I like it too because, well, you know, some things can get missed here and there. But
Or you can miss a few things and just
No, no, don't go to that, John.
oh,
yo,
dude.
when I went to Walmart on the Boulevard, there was no self checkout, and I was like, wait, I gotta wait in line this whole time. Oh, it's the
No
worst.
self checkout at a
I haven't been
Walmart.
in
That
there in
is
like
weird.
over a decade. That's kind of crazy.
No, the Walmart on Roosevelt Boulevard is a different breed, bro. It is like they don't even sell produce there. They sell groceries, but they don't have produce.
They
I'm
don't.
like, that makes no
Oh,
sense. That made
that's
no sense.
Oh,
crazy.
the super centers are the greatest, man.
So I
Oh
went
my
last time I
god.
was in town. I went there, and it was a terrible situation. Joy went too, and she was like, "What the hell is this? I can't."
Yeah, I'm about to say because the South does Walmart the right way, and
Oh,
I
that's it
mean,
too.
I literally live where Walmart, where I want to say, was that Bentonville, Arkansas, is where Walmart was
Yeah.
founded. So
Interesting.
yo, bro, the whole town of Bentonville
Oh sure.
is owned damn near owned by Walmart.
Let me Google this. Bentonville. I never heard of that until just now.
Yeah, they literally build housing for like their Walmart employees.
Yeah, Walmart office, Bentonville, Arkansas. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep,
All
that
right. And
one
how far is that
corporation
from you?
owns the whole town.
How far
How
is that
far is
from
that
you?
from me?
Yeah.
3 hours.
Oh, never mind. I was like, pull
Oh,
up when
dude,
you done told
I
me.
drive 3 hours away from my house almost every day for work. I'm a repair technician for Pepsi, so I cover like a south region of Arkansas. So that goes from I want to say like from an hour south of my house, which is like from Whitehall to Louisiana, pretty much.
Damn. That's interesting. All right. I think I need to pull up on you, Arkansas. You make it sound interesting.
I love it, man. And I'm only a easy 2 hour drive from Memphis. So this year I just explored going to Grizzly games. 'Cause they're
Hmm.
super easy to get to. I was sick. I had to work
Was
too
that on the
late.
weekend?
They scheduled the Lakers Grizzly game 5 too
6:30. That's
early in the day. They scheduled it at 6:30. That should have been a 9 o'clock game. If it was at 9, I would have been there in the playoffs, bro.
Damn.
Easy. No, it was in the middle of the week on like a Wednesday night.
It is random.
Yes, yeah,
Like
crazy.
people
I
still
was
be in traffic around that time.
see. Oh man, traffic. Now it ain't. I call it Mosey hour out here.
man.
It is not nearly as bad as Philly traffic, but people just be moseying on home driving slow. I be
Yeah.
like, yo, I got places to get to. I'm
See,
trying to get up out
that's
of
that
here.
northerner mentality though. Down here they move slow.
Yeah, man, I don't like all that.
That's so funny because I don't either, man. They be walking slow. I be like, come on, move. Like
Old
you in
people
my way.
driving in the fast lane. Like, come on, man. Why are you doing the speed limit in the fast lane? Get out of here,
Look, dang, man, it's different. It's weird hearing you talk about driving, yo.
bruh.
Because I remember you. That's another thing we talked about. How you almost killed us that one time when Austin
What
let you
you
drive.
what you mean? What you
We were. I
mean?
remember. I remember verbatim because I thought it was the end, yo. We were up by. We were up by Bethune, and you ran a red light, and then this car had just barely
Were
missed
you
us, bro.
practicing to get your
Okay,
permit or
okay.
something, or
I
we
did
just
make a
messed up?
crazy left turn onto what street is that? Germantown. I remember what you talk about. I remember because I did not see that stop sign. I did not see it. I did not see it.
Yes, he was
Yes,
practicing. He didn't
yes,
even
I
have
was
the
practicing.
paper. You was just you the type of boy, but like, yo, I know how to drive.
Austin a real
Man.
nigga. He a
He
real
is.
one.
He
He a
is.
real
He'd be
one.
like, you
Oh,
can drive. It's
that
cool.
lady.
But we ain't die and I ain't wreck.
First of all, the craziest thing that Mars ever did was when he did join the military and got a car, and then that shit got totaled.
Now, I got the story for that. So it was the day before my 21st birthday. Um, one of my friends, I had rented a condo for the weekend, and I was trying to gather up a few friends to like go to the condo and like get started on the weekend. And one of my friends, he had got three parking tickets on, three speeding tickets on base back to back to back. He was like, dude, I'm done driving for the day. no more. I'm like, bro, don't you bring that bad juju in my car, dog. Don't you bring that in my whip. He like, no, Carter, we good, we good. So I pick him up. We go to the taco truck right outside of base. Was it Taco Del Rey, whatever, King of Tacos. This little roach coach. It was amazing. I go to make a left turn out of the parking lot. Oncoming traffic, the closest lane, the guy stops traffic, right, and waves me good. I look, I don't see nobody, so I go to make my left. As soon as the nose of my car gets past the car that was in front of me, smack, lady speeding right into me, T-bones me.
Mm.
Day before my 21st birthday, dude. Fuck my shit all up.
That was a crazy time. I remember seeing that, and I was like, bro. One, I was glad you was okay, but I was like, you just got that car, dude. That Joe was like brand new. I don't know if it was brand. I don't know if it was brand new.
Yeah, well, it wasn't brand new. It was a used
Yeah,
'05 Altima, but it was my favorite car. I love the Altima.
that's so funny. That's one of my favorite cars. When I came to Philly the last time, I rented a white Altima because I was like, I want an Altima.
Bro,
I
it's
always
such a
wanted one. I
good
don't know why.
Yeah,
car.
y'all
It's
talking
It's such
about
a
roomy as
good
the
crap.
car. It's roomy. It don't kill you on the gas. Like,
True.
and
Because I
it
filled
don't
that
look
joint
I
up
don't want
once
to
bad.
when I
have
was
a
in
car in
Philly, and
Philly
I
at this
didn't have
point,
to fill it
man.
up till I left.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good car.
Too
It's a
many
good
dumb
car.
drivers too,
But
man.
yeah, he brought that bad juju in my whip and totaled my shit.
What's that?
Yeah, Austin, I don't know what's up with you lately, man. You've been having some bad luck with some vehicles, dog.
Too many potholes. There's too many potholes.
Well, that's different. Most of them be
That too.
tweaking. They be tweaking.
Yeah, y'all got the people that be doing trank now, man. Whew.
I remember when I was riding with you and I'm gonna call him by his other name, Fritz. The last time I was there, and y'all was talking about how people be lingering at lights, and I was like, yeah, I
What's this?
noticed people linger at lights, and he was like, it's because they be
Uh,
spaced out.
Yeah.
People just be
And I
doing
was wondering the whole
whatever
time I
in
was
their
there, like,
cars,
if
man.
the
They be
light
on
is
their
green, why would I
phones.
have to
I be
honk
seeing
to
people,
the
especially
person to
after
go? And it's
midnight. It just
because
be wild out here. People just be running
last
lights
time I
and
was in
everything.
town. Do you not have that experience?
Yo, they run lights at
Yeah,
nighttime, bro.
that
That
actually
shit
might
blew
be
my
true. They
mind
said
when
the
I came
population
back.
went down like
Like,
2%, which is
I didn't think
crazy.
I could get
Like,
culture shocked by Philly,
yeah,
but that shit fucked me up. Yo, Philly after COVID is a different place.
Interesting.
yeah.
It's a different place.
That job closed.
That's a
Damn.
large number for population
It's
loss for a
definitely
major city.
Yeah, that is that is. Well, PA had a lot of losses during COVID, didn't they?
Yeah. Now if you was here in Arkansas, COVID didn't exist.
Well,
What's that?
I mean, shoot, down here they was clubs was open, people was partying. Atlanta never stopped. I was like, okay, I
Now
stopped. They did not.
I might say I had a great COVID. I worked the whole time. The roads was empty. Like the only thing was I couldn't work overtime. That was the worst part about it.
Mm.
But nothing stopped for me. And pretty much when everybody else was stuck in the crib, I was at the lake just at staring at beauty, and I was like, man, like I it's like kind of like survivor's remorse, where it's like, damn, like I felt all this
Yeah.
privilege from being able to be like island camping in the middle of the pandemic, because I know this place ain't got no people. We in the middle of nature, like ain't no people out here. It was the best
Man,
quarantine ever.
and I love that about the South. There's so much nature here. Like it's not crowded full of people,
Yeah, man.
and you got
It's
land in between your house and stuff. Like
bro,
I walk outside in my drawers, no
my
problem.
house did not touch another person's house. That was amazing. Having a yard, I was so proud paying my gardener to take care of my yard because I never had a real yard.
Same. All we had is that little front patch of grass.
That little patch.
Yo, and Mike would come cut it for $15. You know.
Now look, the dude I got to cut mine was just like him. I was like, I mean, I lived in the hood. The hood rules apply. Find the neighborhood dude that cut the grass. He cut it for cheap.
Unfortunately, I don't have that here. Everyone has a landscaping company, so they be
Oh,
pulling
well,
up.
yeah, you in Georgia. It's
They be
too many
like,
landscaping companies out there.
absolutely, man. I feel like me and all my neighbors, we all have different people. I'm like, why don't we just have one person?
One person that runs the whole block.
It would make sense. Shout out to Mike, yo. Mike is hilarious.
Oh my god. Yeah, but but he was doing it for the love. Yeah, I mean, you get him a beer,
Yeah, he cut
take
my mom
care of
grass
you.
for her now. She ain't even at the house, and he cut her grass. Mike
That's
good
what's up.
people.
Mike is a good dude.
He is, man. He is. He getting old though. I don't know if you've seen him recently. He
I
getting
ain't
old.
seen him recently, but I know he old as hell now.
Yo, remember he used to get drunk and just like sing or like howl and bark down the street? Oh man.
He was a vibe. He was a vibe. He
He
looked like
was
he was
though,
always having a good time.
for sure.
Like
He
I
be
ain't never
drunk.
seen
Wasn't
him
that
mad or
far?
yelling at nobody.
Me either.
Like
Now that I think about it, I haven't even.
he just seemed like
Yeah.
he was chill. As long as he had his little drink, he was cool.
We
I
be
like
outside
that.
playing spades. Yeah, we be outside playing spades. He be walking down the block drunk. We be like, mate, be safe. That's it.
Yeah, real shit.
All we could do.
Yeah.
Yo, the things we used to do for fun back in the day. We used to walk everywhere, yo. Joy used to think we was crazy walking to GameStop all the time.
Bro. Whoa, we were all together when the police ran up on us going to GameStop.
We were. We
That's
actually we can talk about
I ain't
police.
gonna lie, that was one of the scariest days of my life, dog.
Yeah, that was scary.
Cause like we literally were not doing
Right, the whole
anything wrong. We were
thing on
just
our
trying to
back.
walk to the store. And for that many police to just run up on us and kind of violate us was at the least traumatizing. Cause
Yeah,
I
You
still remember
talking to
that shit
Joy.
to this day. Cause
Joy had randomly just
I
pulled up.
remember
That
you
was so
turned around and
random.
was like,
Me and Mars just
yo,
kept
like you
walking.
hollered to us because
yeah.
you noticed that they was
Did
pulling
you
up
see
on
that?
us and they went up to
Did
you
she see
like,
that
why
happen?
are you telling me to stop? Why are you turning around telling me to stop? Like, what you mean? You was about to run my friends over. Like, what are you talking
Yo,
about?
No,
Like,
because
it
what are
wasn't
you,
after it was
what are you?
fired because Brandon had
Mars is all the
stopped to
way
talk
down
to her.
there. The
That's the
thing
only
is, you,
reason you
me, and Joy
separated
up in
from
the
us.
front, and we were like, "Yo, watch
Brandon
out!" Because
had
they
just
was just
drove past us.
driving, and then they just like they was outside.
Wow, I forgot
Yeah,
she was there
Man,
too.
I
yeah.
thought they was gonna hit both of us.
That was
Damn.
yo,
We turned around to see what
huh?
you were talking about.
Now I think she pulled up like towards the
She
end.
pulled up
Yeah,
after. She
that's when the
pulled up
cops
Yeah.
had just
after,
came up
which
on
was
us out of
crazy because
nowhere.
she had no idea where we was at.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that
Oh,
makes sense. That makes sense.
okay.
And I think I just remember Mars being further down, and I remember us yelling to him because we thought they was going to hit him. They wasn't stopping.
I'm
Yeah, that was the scariest shit to turn around and see all them flashing lights out there. Like, holy shit. Looking for braids ain't none of us got no goddamn braids.
Yo, we ain't definitely hit him. Yo,
It's
can we
like,
talk
sorry,
about
we are not meek. We are not meek, yo.
I'm not saying you
Chill.
actually
can
long
we
hair
talk
nails.
about the extensions that happened at one time?
You okay? So you the only person in my life that even remembers this.
No, Austin remember it too. Austin remembers it too.
So I went to my high school my 10-year anniversary during the reunion. Nobody remembered it or brought it up. I was like, thank God, because that was. Look, man, I always knew that I was gonna have dreads, man, and I was impatient. I was
I'm about to say.
impatient.
Well, I had to question it when I seen him with it. I was like, how do I know this is real?
How do you do?
How do I know this is real? He's pulled this
Now,
trick
that's a
before.
fair question in the 2020s. That's a
This is
fair
true.
question
This is true
because
because
have you
it be
ever seen
girls with
Kev on
locks.
stage with his
Yeah.
dread unit on, bro?
Yes, yo, that's hilarious. It looks
Yeah.
like he
So
has it
I
for
understand that. You be like, I gotta ask questions. Is that real? Because like when girls would compliment me on my hair, I'd be like, oh yeah, yours are nice too. They'd be like, these ain't real. I'd be like,
real. Those faux locks. Those faux locks, man.
I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't
Yo,
know, man.
I love the fact that so many black people are locking their hair, yo. I love that. It's like a
Man,
movement.
I was trying to be on it in 2007, 2008. I tried it. I was just, it's a process that I was not confident enough in myself to go through in high school. Because you got to be able to endure the ugly phase. And
Yo,
that bitch
LeBron,
is long. It's long getting through that.
I'm good.
Oh gosh.
Mm,
It's the
yeah,
cheaper
man.
route, man.
I was trying to shortcut, and you can't shortcut the process, man.
This is true. This is true. Man,
Well,
I'm
now
ready.
you can. Now you can.
Now you
There's
can.
technology where you can
Now.
now.
There's dudes that go. Austin, you can get hair. I've seen Instagram
Oh,
videos of dudes that be bald that
Austin
get
can have
paid.
full waves tomorrow.
Absolutely.
How much
Absolutely.
that
Didn't
Yeah, he could
cost?
be
LeBron
a
do it?
wave god
I ain't got
tomorrow.
money for that.
Didn't
Yo,
LeBron do it?
Austin, you got to go to Turkey and
Right,
get the implants.
a few G's. Man,
No,
I
go to
mean,
Turkey, get the hair implant surgery,
I'm just gonna cut it
and
off,
they
bro.
take care of you. You be looking good like Tory Lanez.
That's when I did it.
yo, my gosh. Tory Lanez, LeBron, they're the only two people I know that successfully like got rid of their bald spots. It don't cost the amount of money that you and I have. I know that.
Few G's, little bits, few
I'd rather
G's.
spend that G's on something else. Shit. I mean, I thought about it. During the pandemic, I thought about playing with it. But I was like, yeah, I know. But I mean,
Wait, you're not balding, are you?
who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, my hairline going back, though.
Oh,
I can
that's
fit
whatever.
I can fit my whole head.
Yeah. Don't measure it like that. Don't measure it like that. That's crazy. That's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, I'd be like, damn, I'd be
I
looking
might
in
be
the mirror.
lucky. I might be lucky. It's probably because I don't get haircuts. Like, how many barbers you got touching your head?
Well, now I only got one, but I've been through a
Now,
few.
but you've been through a few. See, that's the part that I'm scared of. That's why I don't let nobody touch my shit. That's why my shit's still low, because I ain't been getting it pushed back by barbers, man.
They are definitely the culprits because when you switch in between, that's why barber loyalty is a real thing. When you
It's
switch in
real.
between,
Bruh, I don't even let too many people twist my hair.
oh
Like,
yeah.
I don't even twist my own hair because I'm not supposed to be putting my hands in it. I'm
Wait,
supposed to let my loctician do it.
now I got questions. I got questions about Arkansas. Are there a lot of people that like us there?
In certain areas.
Is your loctician an African American?
Yeah, I work with her.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. As
Yeah.
long as you ain't got
But
nothing.
I haven't been to see her in a while because like since we work together, I don't want to, and I know my hair is going to be like an 8-9 hour session. I
Oh
feel
God.
bad taking her free time for my hair.
I mean, you pay her
So,
though, right?
huh?
You pay
Yeah,
her,
of
right?
course I pay. Of course I
Oh,
pay.
then
But
she
I miss having my cousin do my hair. Shouts to Veta.
Oh, yo! First of all, I have never felt older until like watching her grow up. Because I remember she used to
Bro.
be like the young kid, like that, just be around, and now she's a grown woman. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's crazy. I feel old.
yeah.
I feel old as crap of that. Like I remember her being a little kid, like hanging out. And what was the
Yeah.
name of the young boy on the block? He used to always he was annoying when he was younger. Oh, what's his name?
Wait, you talking about
Cole.
Tyree or
No,
Cole?
no,
Cole,
Cole.
that's my nigga. I love Cole.
He ended up
Uh,
being cool eventually, but he was always around us and he was
I
annoying.
always love Cole, man. That was my young boy. I'm about to say his mom house is right behind my mom house.
I
Yeah,
forgot her
man.
name. She had them crazy big dogs though,
Yeah, them dogs big as shit.
and they used to always bark. Always.
I don't fuck around with her dogs, yo. Them Joes had me shook, bruh.
Yo, you know
Yeah,
what's crazy about Nicetown? That bridge down the street from us, why is it always full of trash? We could clean it on the block cleanup and the next day it looked like it did.
bruh. I remember when we was kids, that joint flooded and people was like swimming in that bitch like it was a pool.
It still floods to this day though.
That shit is crazy. Like, yeah, but that underpass is kind of nuts. I'm surprised it's not worse.
It's pretty bad. It ain't as bad
It
as
ain't like Kane A bad.
nah, no. We ain't there yet. Oh, I hope we don't ever get there. Yo, we really man, we had some good times as kids, yo, for real.
It's just crazy, like how we beat the odds. Like for us as black men to make it this far and to still be like together is not very likely. Like the
This
Oh
is
God,
true.
probability on that is very small.
This is true. Like coming where we came from, I
right?
wouldn't expect us to be where we at. Like nice
Ain't
town.
nobody dead, ain't nobody in jail. Like
Yeah.
everybody got families and shit, being productive citizens. Like we did
You and
good, man.
everybody else,
Yeah,
man. That
man.
was
It's good. It's good and bad.
they made
It's
it
good and
easy.
bad. Like so, we had
Yeah,
people who went the other way, but we also
that's
had
probably
people
one
who
of the
like
main reasons I stopped playing
you
as a
mentioned
kid.
Tyreek. He got 3 kids.
Yeah.
3 kids. Still suck at spades though. So if you're listening, me and Mars used to run the table.
Yeah, we used to
You and
clap them
Shanae,
up.
ain't had no chance, man.
Yo, they used to be cheating, bro. They
They
used to be
did.
cheating so
Man,
bad, like
nobody, we
passing
ain't know no
cards
better.
under the table, talking the
Yo,
board crazy. But we used to clap them up though.
for sure. We
Like,
used to be out front with the duels. It's good times.
mm.
Yo, so fun. Where is it at?
Oh my
Mars.
god, stealing Yu-Gi-Oh cards from
All right, I'm at.
back in the day.
I'm an exit from this conversation because I'm Christian myself.
Bro, Yu-Gi-Oh has always been a rich man's game. It's always been a rich man's game. Yeah, it was hard to play that as a kid, man. You ain't got no money. Spending $4 or $5 on a pack of cards and you get a rare. $5 and you bought a rare.
What
That
is
means you
this
ain't get the
Sonic
value
shit?
of your pack back.
But
You
then
had
you
a
get
you
the
had a
pack,
net
you get the
loss.
good cards though. I never forget. I bought
Hell,
one pack of Metal Raiders and got a Mirror Force. I was happy. I still have that Mirror Force to this day. It ain't
the
worth
first
nothing.
edition, John.
It's first edition, but it's not. We played the cards without sleeves.
Oh yeah, they not that John probably a PSA 2.
Bruh,
We
we
ain't know no
didn't.
better.
We used to
Dog,
be.
my mom threw so many of my decks away, bro.
Oh man,
Dunking them in water and then throwing them in the trash because
Oh,
she got smart. After she threw them in the trash, I got them out the trash. So she was like, "Well, I'm gonna completely destroy them this
oh yeah,
time."
this is definitely,
oh
Those
yo,
this is
your
definitely
cards.
some
punishments
early
used to be
East.
severe, dog.
I was
Like,
bad. I was kind of bad.
but you weren't really though.
I wasn't the most obedient child. I'll say that.
That was the only thing. That was the only thing.
Like I
But
didn't like doing my chores and shit. Like I get it, not listening to your mom, but
they,
from her point of view, she was trying to just keep me out the
They're
streets,
probably too
and
busy with their own
it
problems,
worked.
honestly.
I mean,
I'll
I
say
guess it
that.
did. I guess it did, but it just sucked that you was always on punishment. That's how the Sonic tape came about. You was on
Came
punishment.
about because I was on punishment. I ain't had shit to watch. It was amazing. I watched
I
that,
saw
yo.
you
I
painting
watched
those
that
with
tape
gloves.
hundreds of times, bro.
All right,
Hundreds.
so to paint a picture, Sonic Adventure 2. I talked about it earlier. Sonic Adventure 2 was one of my favorite games. I knew the ins and outs. Me and Austin both ranked 8 every stage, every mission.
Yo,
But Marston didn't have a
my
GameCube, so
mother
he couldn't play the game. He could only play it if he went over Austin's house or my house.
saxophone.
So he was on
I did
punishment, and
basketball
I had a
camps, tennis
VCR,
camps,
and I
anything
recorded
to keep me
my
busy.
gameplay. But I edited it a certain way though. So also, if you
I've had
start a
some.
stage but you
Woo!
exit it and then come back, it does the like, hey, I'm
Yeah,
Sonic,
dog.
and I had to escape and do blah blah blah. So I had every scene for every stage before that. I showed him what every item was. I showed him how to beat
Dog,
every
all
mission
the
with a
items,
I showed him how to beat
all of
every
them.
hey, it was Twitch and YouTube. Bro,
Complete
Public school
walkthrough,
was trash.
100%
The
walkthrough
stuff
on
that you was learning in there
on
was just
VHS,
that was
where he
pretty
was
much high
actually
school stuff.
rewinding the tape back to the last edit point, picking up after multiple days, not 1 day session, multiple days session. I want to say it was a couple weeks worth of work.
if
Crazy.
if my mom had nurtured that, I'd be a YouTuber.
We be YouTubers. We be YouTubers, bro. Bro. How did our parents not have the vision?
All they knew was working. What problems they had? Well, I know a few of them, but
That's probably the change that we got to make. Where if our kids are into something that could potentially like
That's
reshape
like the same thing that happened to me.
that could possibly be great in the future. Yeah,
I'm trying. I'm trying. Like Love likes to sing. Oh, you saw the episode? Oh,
but I
ne-
think it's just more so just like diving into the things that like your kids are actually interested in,
mm-hmm.
like
Yeah, they nurture them.
investing in that more
Like,
so in the things that you think they should be doing, but actually invest in the things they actually like to do.
mm-hmm. What did you used to play? The
Okay.
saxophone. Also used to play the saxophone.
Shoot, at least you weren't in like academic camps going to school in the summer
He was.
like me.
He was in that. He was in that before too.
Yeah, now I ain't gonna lie, Stepping Stone was an amazing experience because like it prepared me for higher education and going to private school because that shit was a like totally different level compared to public school. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, dude.
much.
I was doing calculus in middle school, bro.
It was a fancy school.
Yeah. Love that place.
Wait, wait,
It
wait, wait.
was
So how did you go from that to what's the name of the school? Is it not?
to
It's not
Chad.
called
Hey,
Chad. Dude. I knew
please
it was a
touch.
Yeah,
city.
that's so okay, so when I was at Haverford, I went through a lot of shit because like when my grandmom died the summer of my 6th grade year, that shit kind of fucked me up, and I just like lost all
Take
motivation in
take
life really, because it
Mm.
felt like my mom died. Like I was close like that with my grandma, and that like it was just hard to find a reason to like succeed. So like I didn't give myself the best opportunity to survive there when like my mom fought tooth and nail for me to stay, but I didn't fight for myself. So like it was my fault why I wasn't at Harvard anymore.
Mm.
But going
You
to
got some good
Chad,
art.
crazy. So like I had to build a art portfolio before I could even get into Chad. Um, but that school no longer exists. Shouts to
I was
Quinta.
I was going to
I went
ask
to
you
school with her. She's
too.
dope. Yeah,
With who?
with Quinta.
Oh wow, that's dope. I worked with her at the Apple Store at King of Prussia.
First experience.
Yeah,
That's dope. Oh wow, I didn't know she went to Chad. That's
yeah.
just
She went to Chad.
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
Made
she
friends.
was dope. She was well loved in high school. Everybody loved Quinta.
She good people, man. She
Yeah,
good.
she was always super nice to people. Like, and I felt like I was one of those like misfit outcast people. But for her to even like know me and like I see her outside of there and like we talk and shit, I was like, oh shit, crazy.
That's what's up. I always
It's
wonder how
so
you ended
good
up in
seeing
Chad.
a Philadelphian blow up and become mad successful, yo. That shit
But
feel good.
also telling stories how it really is though. Abbott Elementary is very accurate. Like every time
Yeah,
me and Joy watch that, I'm like, that's a school in Philly for real. Like I believe
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe that.
It definitely came from a real place. Like,
Yeah. Because some of the things they be talking about in the last episode, they went to the Franklin Institute. I was like,
yes,
this is mad Philly.
that every school go to the Franklin Institute though. They all got that trip, yo. That trip is always crazy.
Yo. But why is that my favorite place though? I freaking love the Franklin Institute.
Cause man, it was just so. I'm surprised they still some of that stuff still looks the same after all these years. Like the train set, John, that they went
Oh,
to an
I love
episode,
that.
that's still the same.
It's still the same. It still moves those couple of inches and then back. It does.
It's
Like it's really
wild.
Franklin Institute is really my jam. I'm gonna take love there when we go up.
I'm sad I missed the Harry Potter exhibit that was there.
Dump right.
Yes,
Please
yes. These
touch.
touching exams though too. They had one of those here. I'm taking her there for her birthday. Children's Museum of Atlanta. I don't know if it's gonna be good though, but
Okay, I got a question.
yeah.
Oh,
Is
some
it
crazy
wrong to
deja
go
vu.
there as two adults?
What the Please Touch Museum?
Yeah, like there's like I think there's like a touch museum here in Arkansas. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of psychedelics and go to a touch museum.
John.
A- Am I crazy?
While that sounds like an interesting concept, I'm pretty sure it's geared mostly towards children.
Okay, because I ain't trying to go to jail.
I mean, I don't think you go to jail. I think people.
Yeah,
Well,
but I ain't trying to be tripped out and be because I don't want to be around kids and be like weird. And I'm like, get these kids away from me.
in that case, I'm gonna say don't do it.
Like, but I want to go to a museum and be fried and like experience that.
That's so funny. My homie was talking about how he wanted to
Oh
take
no.
psychedelics and go to a museum, but he was going to go
Oh
to a
Now,
space
no.
jaunt.
now,
That's
when
not
I
a
Oh,
space.
tell
I
you,
remember you telling me
do
about
the
this. Okay.
psychedelics and you gotta stare at some art. That is the best, like the best thing to do. Like I remember there was a Van Gogh exhibit going on in Dallas.
Oh, that had to be
Like
trippy.
I just watched videos of that, John, and it was trippy. Like they fully
The horse
like
tranquilizer.
they cast it onto the whole room, so like the floor, the walls, the ceiling, everything is like the painting. And if you in there and you just watching the walls melt, like I can imagine how great that would be.
Not the walls melted. Yo, all right. So that leads me. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Since we're on the show, I'm gonna ask you a question. So, if y'all have ever done it, but what was your first experience with psychedelics like? First experience,
I remember the first time.
the first
I've
time,
always
of
been
first
like
of
that.
many.
I don't know, cause like I think my the 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 thing I remember the most from my first time is the first time I smoked weed.
Well,
That
share that
was
experience. I'm curious. What
that
was that experience
that
like?
that was a psychedelic experience for me.
Was your first time ever smoking with David?
Yes. Yes.
Yo, all of I don't want to say the street, but all of our block were all sheltered children, and we all ended up
Yeah, not everybody's
doing
intentions
crazy
are
stuff
pure.
Love
at
Dave.
one point in time.
Love Dave. But I needed
I
that.
saw him last time I was in town, actually.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I needed that. But yeah, we were smoking Reggie at the time, bro. Smoking Reggie. We went to the park. He rolled up. We
Mhm.
smoked, and I my okay. I don't know if you've ever felt this, but have you ever felt like you weren't moving, but you were moving the earth beneath you, and like your consciousness and your body are
Abuse.
separate, and it's
That's
like your consciousness is floating through the space, and you're not exactly in your body,
that's
like.
weird because that's kind of what it was. I just told Austin Melissa about the CBD store I went to. After I had that water, it kind of felt like that, which is interesting because it was just CBD. But yes, I've experienced that before.
So that happened on the walk home. So like the walk home, I floated home, and then I remember
Bro, it's bad.
I remember I got stuck in a time
But
loop.
No.
And like I don't know what I look like from the outside, but when I eventually talked to my brother, he thought I had smoked something else. But I was in the time loop, dog. I was stuck. I was like, I feel like I've been here before. We had this conversation. What is going on?
yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
trying to get back to that place ever since, and I can't.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I could feel that feeling again. That was incredible. I've never been in a time loop before. Like, but I say I can remember the
Topics.
worst time I've done psychedelics.
Oh, share, please share. I need to hear this
If
experience.
we talking like
Oh,
the chains, then
I'm gonna
yeah.
say
Yeah.
this actually I ended up at Austin's
Well,
house
a more
at the
corporate
end of it.
restaurant. Yeah, that's gonna be
We were out partying, like drinking and drugging,
okay.
and I wound up at a party not doing the cocaine I thought it was, but instead did a line of ketamine
I'm
while I
sorry.
was
What?
tripping on acid. And
Yo.
like when I did that, the entire world transformed. Like the houses had faces, they were smiling and dancing. The trees looked like prickly green lollipops. Like, bruh.
I can't. First of all, I do not condone the use of whatever the hell drug he just said. Ketamine? What the fuck is, I gotta Google this.
Oh, you don't get down
Or
with the roast beef?
tranquilizer. Very, very
Bro, what
popular.
circle of people are you hanging out with?
I hang out with a bunch of different eclectic folks.
Huh?
I like strange folks.
I mean,
But
this is true. I like
but
people who have stories.
I've always been that person that always knew that they were going to try all the drugs because I could never believe what people was telling me. I was like, I gotta try it for myself, see if I like it.
Damn, you know what's crazy about Marcin? That's accurate. It'd be times I'm like, nah, man, you don't want to do that, and he would still do it. And he actually said that before. He was like, "How would I know unless I try it?" Wow,
Yeah, yeah,
wow.
yeah. Always. So I mean, like, I feel like I
I need
always
to-
wanted to be that cousin that could be like, don't do that drug. That
Oh,
one's gonna fuck you up. But you could do this one
when I
in
went down there for
moderation,
school,
and
they
you'll
didn't
be
know what tasty
cool.
cakes were.
Like, hey, you're going a little hard on that. You may need to take this to get you back to normal. Cause like, there's no what. Imagine if you had somebody in your family when you was like coming up
Mhm.
that could school you on some shit,
Oh,
so that you be out here and being safe. Like, I'm about harm reduction. Like, the more information you have on how shit works and what shit does, what it look like, what it smell like, what it tastes like, it'll keep you safe. Like, cause you never know, man. People be out here doing the crazy stuff. Like, I've been in nightclubs where people are spiking drinks, doing crazy stuff. Yeah, man.
Very true. This is very true,
Like
especially in this day and age.
knowing how it's hard having somebody who you could trust, who you buy from. Like, that's something that you got to
so it's
always
not
think
important
about,
no more.
especially now that we live in the era with fentanyl.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. There's a couple comedians that died. They thought they were smoking weed, but ended up having fentanyl.
All right, so we can
Like,
talk
Bro, they
about the
putting
real stuff
fentanyl
now.
on everything. They putting fentanyl on the weed. They putting
Well, I mean,
fentanyl
that's going to
in the
obviously be one
cocaine.
of the
Any
church
powder
boys.
drug is getting cut with fentanyl.
hmm.
Like,
That's crazy.
which is nuts.
I only had one experience with that, not actually taking it, but Joey had to go to the ER one time, and she was like in a lot of pain, and they gave her some fentanyl. She was
Now,
knocked out in like a second.
in a controlled setting,
Man,
fentanyl is great.
as soon as I get off
In
the
a
plane, I'm going to eat
controlled
those. Mars,
environment
what you
for
want?
like trying to reduce blood loss and stuff like that for surgery, like that's what it's for. Is slow your heart down so that you don't bleed out during surgery. Like, but people abuse it. I mean, it's crazy. But like, I used to live on Second Indiana, when I was living in the veteran shelter, and
That's
that
random.
shit was like some of the scariest shit I've ever seen. Living
It
in
did look
around
like you were
K&A,
lagging out before.
that in the Badlands, that if that
It's
don't
just
scare you straight, I don't know what will. But I was just like, after seeing that, I was like, certain things I just won't touch.
Was that always that bad? I don't feel like I don't recall K&A always being that bad.
Bro, it's always been bad. Like, I used to go to Conwell, right around the corner from K&A. Like, that, it's always been bad. It wasn't as, I don't think it's as bad as it is now, but it was always like, I want to say at least in the 2000s there were still some thriving businesses around there. Like, it didn't completely go to shit. Like, Gretchen's was around there. Uh, a bunch of good restaurants and stuff were used to be around there, and now it's just like a war zone.
I can't think of anything over in K&A that I would want to go to.
It's a lot of good Spanish restaurants over there.
Well, I mean that's the area for it,
Yeah,
Or at least it was at one point. I don't know what it's like now, but
yeah. If I want to get some good Spanish food, that's where I go.
all right. So we all from Philly. What's your favorite cheesesteak spot?
My favorite, Delisandro's or Max's.
Dallas. Yeah. If we talking
Oh,
chains, yeah,
chains,
Delisandro.
chains.
It's not a chain. It's not a chain.
Now
Delisandro.
the only chain cheesesteak I fuck with is Jersey Mike's. They got the most authentic hoagie cheesesteak for a chain.
I've never had it. I never had
Yeah,
it.
you never had Jersey Mike's?
Nah. By the time I found out about them down here, I was already vegan. So
Okay, I'm about to say, yeah, because you wouldn't get a hoagie because it got meat on it.
nah. But when I was doing Uber down here, I popped in. That's when I first found out about it. I was like, "What the hell is Jersey Mike?" It's like hot sandwiches. Oh wow.
Yeah, hot and cold Johns. I was like, what? Because for a long time in Arkansas, I was craving a fucking hoagie. And they finally built one. I would drive 20 miles to get a hoagie.
That's kind of
Like,
ridiculous, but I get it.
I mean, if it's when you craving a cheesesteak and you don't want to eat some. First off, I don't. If you call your sandwich a Philly cheesesteak, I'm not eating it.
Yo, that's a
I ain't eating it.
fact. That's
I'm
a
not eating it.
fact.
No
They do that a lot
Philadelphian
down
calls their sandwich a Philly cheesesteak.
It's just a
No,
cheesesteak.
it's just a cheesesteak. It's just a cheesesteak, and that's how I know they failed the test. That's automatic. You call it a Philly cheesesteak, Philly style, whatever. No,
I'm glad you're saying this because I had to tell my homies down here, like, this is not a cheesesteak. What y'all
they,
eating is not real.
it's
But
not.
shout
It's
out to
not.
Big Dave's. Big Dave's is this dude from West Philly. He came down here, opened up a cheesesteak chain. He makes them for real. They
I
got
only
Amoroso
trust
rolls, all that.
restaurants with a Philadelphian, bro. Only that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm happy that he out here making it. He got 4 stands in the Ben Stadium. So I'm glad he's teaching these people what a Philly cheesesteak is.
Bruh, when I was in the military and when I was in nuke school living in Goose Creek, South Carolina, there was a Philadelphian down there who had moved down there and opened a cheesesteak spot. So I used to eat there all the time, drive out the way just for that. And I mean, like, he had like Eagles and Phillies memorabilia all around the spot. I was like, yo, this is like a little slice of home. And he had tasty cakes. He had tasty cakes.
Oh, Tasty Cake's
South
big down here. Well,
Carolina.
they relocated to the South, so that makes sense why they're down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that building became a
That's what.
U-Haul up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's before the
Yeah,
move.
but now the South knows what tasty cake
Bro,
is.
they be buy one get one free at Publix. I'm like, damn, okay. They got Tasty Cake. You know how they had the Tasty Cake store around the corner from me and Mars? They got one of them here.
They got one of those here in Arkansas as well.
I'm like, dang, they done
I
moved that
was
here.
shocked. I was shocked when I saw that Tasty Cake store. I was like, I can go in here and get butterscotch crimpets? For real?
Yo, this Philly is known mostly for its food, yo. That's why we all unhealthy.
No,
Cheesesteaks,
I'm
hoagies,
unhealthy.
peanut
I'm
chews.
I'm unhealthy because I don't know how to say no to myself. I've heard too much in my life from my parents.
I'm
Now
gonna say,
I don't know how to
dang.
say no.
See, that's a little scary now.
Yeah, it's hard to say no. I've heard no too much. I say yes to some things. We gonna try some things. We might bump our head, get a little crazy, but we gonna be alright. I'm about to say, yo, I've been wanting to roll up this whole fucking time, bro. Gotta bust the tray out, you know what I mean? Awesome, yeah. I've been sitting here like, man, I want to smoke so fucking bad. Now I may have to step out onto my porch, but yeah, I'm down. Somebody, somebody, somebody in the party has to be sober. We have to have we Derek or Flip. Yeah, we need a neutral person who is sober so that we know when shit like so somebody knows what's real. Somebody has to know what's real. What you mean, my nigga? Don't tell me it's money because we can figure out money, not my nigga. Like okay, find out how much is your flight? Is it like 400, 500? Can can you are you willing to fly Frontier? Because I'm flying Frontier, bro. I'm not doing it. If you don't mind flying Frontier, my nigga, that may only be a $200-300 flight. And I can loan you that. Yeah, because I still see recording on my side. But yeah, if your flight is only like a couple $100, we could figure that out. Like where it's like a long term type of shit, like where it's like, dog, like I don't care, pay it back in 10 years. Like it's not like that shit just died on them. There you go.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna start
Yeah,
this recording.